We're back. We're back indeed for 155 of the Hypecast. We're definitely more, definitely closer to 200 than ever. But anyway, that's still a long way, and we have quite a bit to talk about, especially on the fighting game side of things. There's a lot of I want to say random, but just stuff to talk about indeed when it comes to fighting games, and then quite a bit of stuff on the front line, and then okay amount on the other games news, and all that fun stuff. So, before we get into it, how's your week been?
I want to go home.
You are home. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's scary. Scary at work.
Oh, okay.
That's how I feel every day I'm at work. I want to go home.
Well, I think that's a common occurrence, sure.
Other than that, you would think with the DLC for Hyrule Warriors. Yeah.
Wow.
Forgot about that game.
Mm-hmm.
Was supposed to be longer. Nope, I finished it in 2 days.
Damn. Wait, so I know there's multiple windows for I guess that season. Is it on the second one or first one, or
We're still on the first one. It's like I'm gonna say season 1, part 1.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So there's different parts to that one season or whatever. So
Yep.
From what I can remember. How's the 14 stuff been?
I'm really tempted to just drop $40 to just level skip a lot of things. Because I forgot the grinding from level 1 to 60 is I want to. Can I play with the big boys yet? Nope.
That's the beauty of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's when you cry.
Yeah. Anything else?
What are you guys thinking of this week? They said sleep.
Let's just sleep it out. Well, anyway, for me, if you don't have anything else to add, I got Tales of Arise, just a standard edition or whatever, nothing too fancy. Finally got my hands on it, and I've put 30 hours into it so far, and I really like the gameplay of it, like the core gameplay stuff. And I just unlocked fishing, and there right when I was starting to get in the groove of it, I can feel the sort of the pull, the hook, the literal hook pulling me in to just fish for hours and hours. But I was streaming, so I was yeah, I need to pull myself away from it before I put myself further into that hole, the fishing hole.
Keep fishing.
Oh
God, that's what people want.
Yeah,
that's quality content there.
Yeah, I know, right? So, I mean, once you get to the better lakes or whatever, the better areas, you definitely can use it as a way to grind for money. So I guess, but the thing is though, with this fishing though, it's pretty hard. It's gonna hit you, man. It's one, because it's a series of QTEs pretty much, plus you're pulling in the fish, and if you fuck up even once, you pretty much are done. You're gonna lose that fish pretty much, most of the time, 95% of the time.
It's not what was it, 15?
No, absolutely not. It's harder than 15.
It's how it was 15 was very forgiving.
Yeah. Even in of course in Genshin that just got the fishing mechanic as well. It's very forgiving as well. It's a mobile game, so you can't make it too complicated, I guess.
Yes, you can. Watch us.
If you want to make the mobile players, I guess, pissed off, I guess, and sure. I mean, I'm on PC, so I don't have a problem with that. But but for the PC, I mean, for the mobile users, you obviously don't want to do that too much. But here in Tails, man, that shit is not forgiving. Like you fuck up once again, like you're gonna lose that fish most of the time. But again, like it's a good way to grind for money. And but anyway, the story and all the stuff like that is very like engaging. Like I do like the story so far. I like the characters. The combat system is a little more simplistic this time around. It's more streamlined. They seem like overall they're trying to like streamline a lot of the things you see in Tales games to make it faster. Like you can like just keep going and stuff like that, which I can forgive for some things, because yeah, it does create a more smooth experience, I guess. But I do miss a lot of the old stuff you see from Tales games, like the victory screen for example. Like there's no victory screen here, but you do get this victory dialogue like on the bottom like left corner. So I guess that works right for some people, but I'm just like an old school kind of guy, so I'm kind of like missing it. But my biggest complaint so far though is the skits. For those who are familiar with them, it's basically like a little cutscene with like more dialogue, and you get to like see the characters like interact with each other, and you get to know more about them, that sort of thing. And usually they use the 2D sprites to do it, and it's like it has a charm to it, because it's like looking at an anime in a way. They've done it with like the little squares in the past, and then over time they started to use like the half body sprites like that. And that, I think that was for the better, because it's more engaging that way. You get to see more of the character like body expressions or whatever. And then in Berseria, I believe that's the last one before Arise, I think I did it best. It was like the most updated one. They even had like a little comic book sort of thing going on, or manga or whatever, which was like probably the best one, like I said. But they kind of done away with that in a way. They kept the comic book thing going on, but they just are using the 3D models, which that could like split the players half, like in a way, because if you're a big Tales fan, you're definitely gonna like be irked about it, I guess, like me. But it's just like a extra thing. It's not like the actual gameplay. The actual video game is fun, so I guess I can forgive it for that. But next Tales game, I would like to see the 2D sprites come back. That's like kind of me. But yeah, everything else is good. I would like to continue playing it. I think it's like 60 hours overall, which is relatively short, funny enough, for a Tales game. Like one of the older games, it takes like 100 hours or 120 hours to like even complete the damn thing. So I mean, yeah, if you want 100% it for Arise, you definitely get your money's worth, I guess, like for sure. That could easily be more hours, right? But when it comes to main story, I think it seems to be faster pace, quote unquote, but it's not. It's definitely not like a slow burn in like other games. So yeah. So again, like it seems like a more streamlined Tales experience this time around, and for the most part, I can get behind that. But it does come at a price, I guess, for some of the old school elements that I grew up and loved when it came to Tales games. But oh well. I mean, sometimes games just change, and it's gonna happen at some point, I guess. But anyway, other than that, I'm waiting on Lost Judgment. I pre-ordered that copy, and then I still have some Pokemon cards to open up, so I'll probably do that in the next stream. But yeah, other than that, been doing good. Can't complain too much other than that. And so Tales games, I love them for various reasons. But it definitely kind of brought back my love for Tales games. I can definitely feel that the essence here. So Tales of Arise is a good game, a good Tales game in my book. I definitely want to complete the story and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah. I mean, are you still? Okay, so are you gonna play it? Because you said you mentioned about the collector's thing. So.
Yeah, boyfriend already got it.
Uh-huh. But but does it come with the physical?
Let's just say, for a good 3 hours, he didn't pick up his phone.
Oh yeah. That I can understand because it's very engaging. But does the collector's edition come with the physical?
I think you went quiet, sir.
What the fuck? How do I get what? Hold on. Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Kitanayo.
Wait. You cannot. Hello?
Turn deaf.
Okay, hold on. We're having technical difficulties. What it looks like. So, let me just. Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. That might have been Discord. That was weird.
Okay. I was like, Kitanayo.
Yeah, I was trying to like see if anything happened, but no, I guess that was just Discord. Thank Discord for that. All right, and then
Because yesterday I had to go do a Windows update again. Did that happen to you yet?
yeah, no, I updated too. So
Yeah. Gotta love Windows update fun. Well, right now it
yeah,
screws up everything.
yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me put things back in the thing. Luckily, we weren't doing like the main news part of things. We were just talking about like how our week's been. Oh, here we go. So yeah, Windows update, I guess, and Discord is like kind of not forgiving.
For today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, kids.
Hold
Write
on.
your angry letters to Windows. Tell them
Yeah,
to stop screwing up their updates.
that's kind of like it's definitely one of those things that I came to understand why just Windows suck at times.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've always been a Mac user for most, but ever since I got a PC built, I now I kind of understand the sort of why. I fully realize why I'm a Mac user at times.
Yeah. That's why, like, sorry, kids, tangent, because
Mhm.
I'm also on the same boat with this. To me, when you think of Mac machines,
Mm-hmm.
that's basically for like, what you call creative media
Yeah,
purposes.
like artists, art, music, graphics, that sort of thing. Video editing too. Yes, that's
Mhm.
definitely a thing. But man,
And then Windows is for everything else.
everything. Yeah, gaming, browsing.
Streaming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can do the art media side on Windows, but once Windows updates like hits you, it's like
Your settings are gonna like either go or you get lucky.
yeah, you're rolling the dice.
Yeah, exactly.
Like right now, the antivirus that I have, it didn't happen before, but it's recent now that every new update that Windows does, it makes my antivirus go. It works, but it fucks up everything else. So it's
Oh
like I
yeah.
have to uninstall the antivirus and then reinstall it.
Yeah.
But it's okay because my processor is super ass fast, so it's just like
Yeah.
less than a minute for everything to just come back together.
Come back together. Yeah.
It's like Jesus Christ, please work.
You got your webcam going or?
Oh, what the hell? I don't want people to see my face.
Technical difficulties are definitely happening today, but anyway, that's pretty much the gist of our weeks, I guess. And then there's the Windows update that kind of is like the rock in a pond kind of thing.
A ripple effect, yeah.
Yeah, causing the big old ripple. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's episode. So, we
potatoes.
definitely.
You grind them, mash them, stick them in the stew.
Yeah. So, there is a bit of an update for the Activision Blizzard saga, I guess, and it's like one more on top of everything else. Oh god, the Twitter trends, Jesus Christ.
Twitter.
Anyway, employees apparently have filed an unfair labor practice suit against the company, of course, because of all the tactics that apparently that the company has been using to intimidate the employees, including the union buster type of thing that was going on. They apparently hired in private to try to like stop the union or whatever, or the organization within the company that comprised of workers, and just like other various things, and basically like TLDR. So again, it's just like one more thing on top of the other. So it's really like starting to really look bad already. I mean, if it hasn't already for some people, but it's like just one more thing as to how is it looking for Activision / Blizzard at the moment. So yeah, obviously it's still not looking good. There's the sort of protesting has been going on, like there has been some intimidation being thrown at the workers as well, like try to like get them like rattled up in a way to just try to slow it down, you know what I mean? So just stuff like that, all everything in between that's been happening, I guess, or they're accusing them of doing so, at least. So I mean, of course, that's gonna be in court. So we'll see how that all sort of melds together to see what kind of result, what the end result will be essentially for Activision Blizzard. Because again, it's looking really bad. Previously we've heard about them apparently shredding evidence, right? So that's like one more thing they're gonna be charged with. So if that, of course, if that is true, if that can be proven in court, that's like one more thing on top of the other. Like, yeah, sure, maybe that can like slow things down in Blizzard's favor, but it's gonna be another thing on their case in the worst way possible. Not in their favor, blah blah blah. So, that's like the gist of it. So, anything you want to chime in or add or comment?
How badly does Blizzard want to what's the word? Dig their graves?
Seriously, yeah, right? They're just digging a deeper hole for themselves, and it'll be hard for them to get out of, like, essentially. But it's, yeah. it's looking like just worse and worse, unfortunately, for the company. And, again, like, it's a company where it is to be beloved by many, and a lot of people wanted to work there, right? We've all applied there at least at one point for whatever role or job. It's that kind of company. But now the true colors have been shown over the past several months now, and it's breaking a lot of people's hearts, and a lot of people pretty much like had to make them feel to like leave, WoW, for example, which for a lot of people it's like kind of heartbreaking too, which is because they put a lot of time into it, they made a lot of content around it for themselves, the YouTubers and streamers and such, like they made it's kind of like like a second life to them, you know, and they have to they were forced to be at a crossroads, and it seems like a lot of them at this point have been leaving WoW, you know, because not only that, but just the game balance and all the patches and whatever, like all the stuff that they've done with the game over the past few years has been very questionable. And you know, it all makes sense, I guess, in a way, because of how the workers were treated, you know, so they can't do their best. So on top of the leadership and just the quality of their character for those for said leadership, you know, it's shitty, and so the game is going to come out shitty, unfortunately. So that's the whole gist of it for the most part. All right, if you don't have anything else to add in, I think we can definitely move on to the next thing. This is more of a good news type of thing, but hey, funny enough, it involves with Deathloop. But hey, look how the game turned out. It turned out to be good for the most part, I guess. According to the big reviewers anyway. But easy allies, right? You can kind of trust them because you know it's run by a few people, a few guys. But for the most part, you know, the players look like they've been looking like that they love it. It's been like one of the top like the stream games, I think, right? It's like on the second row, at least for me anyway. So it kind of says of how the game turned out, despite the hate that it was like kind of garnering over the course of its, you know, pre-release stuff. You know, all the marketing and just the fact that it was pretty much, it felt like it was almost in every single PlayStation like showcase or anything like related to that. So, you know, people kind of like were memeing about it, like, oh, this is the Deathloop. But hey, I mean, what do you know? It turned out to be a good game so far, I guess. So, no, I haven't seen any like videos with like bugs or anything like that. Like, there's no like massive just, you know, blowouts with the bugs and glitches or anything like that, like with Cyberpunk and other games like that, for example. So I guess it turned out to be a good game. I mean, more ways than one. Gameplay is good, I guess, and also just the fact that the quality, I guess, has been good. Now, I mean, of course, this is a game dealing with, you know, ragdoll physics and stuff like that, so you're bound to see some glitches gonna happen, of course, but like when it comes to like major game-breaking glitches, I think not so much. So that's good. You know, congrats on the devs for Deathloop, of course. But, you know, because of how the game was marketed, people
I still don't like how it was marketed.
Yeah, no, me neither.
It was really too much.
Yeah, like we get it. Like, you know, it's a game that you can shoot people and do a lot of things to them. You know, you can like lift up the people, push them away, and like do all this fancy schmancy stuff. Your movement is, you know, you have good movement because, you know, abilities and such. But yeah, you know, we get it. It's, you know, it's that kind of shooter, and they just kind of like kept showing this thing again, this thing again, this thing again. But obviously in a different setting, yeah. But for the most part, we get it, right? And it just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. So even I was like I felt that. I was like, oh, dude, come on, like. We want to see how the game's, damn it. You know, so.
I mean, and then I read I saw like on Twitter or something, like it was like an ad or something saying that Deathloop does something that other AAA studios doesn't want to do, and it's use its medium. And I'm like, yeah, it's true, but again, you do it a little too much. You're going to piss off people.
Yeah. There's a reason why people don't do it as much. You know, so I mean, yeah, I guess it worked. I mean, people know that the game exists and stuff, and you know, yeah, for the most part, it turns out to be a good product and all that stuff. So that's cool. But man, it's
like that question, but at what cost?
Yeah, well, what cost? Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I mean, I'm damn sure that's not what their intention was. Like, I get it. Like, you
no, that was their.
Yeah, was there? What, you think that was their intention? Because
in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, because of all the buzz with Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
They're like, let's not do what they're doing.
Yeah. So obviously, you know, I mean, I consider like Bayonetta 3 and certain games like that, like on the opposite end, like they're not they're not even showing anything other than, oh yeah, the production is going well, right? But I like we get like
I think that's what they were trying to do is like, hey, our game is here.
Yeah,
our game is here. It's like they're shaking us. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it exists. You guys know it exists. We know it exists, and you know it's coming. It's just that we want to make sure we want to, you know, kind of show it off with a bang, kind of thing, right? So I'm pretty sure they know that they're trying to get it going, get it ready for presenting and stuff, you know. Because yeah, I mean, obviously, Bayonetta, I do want to be good and all that stuff. So I say let them take their time and all that. So as much as we do meme that the fact that there's no news on Bayonetta 3 for such a long time, but I think it is for the best though, really. But anyway, congrats on the devs and the people involved with Deathloop. I mean, turned out to be a good game, seems like so far. So I'm pretty like I think it'll win some awards, or quite a bit of, I would say a good handful of awards when it comes to like best shooter or something like that. Or it'll definitely be nominated for sure. But although I don't think there hasn't been that many shooters that came out this year. But I don't know. I mean, they're gonna start coming out later on, like, you know, Call of Duty and Battlefield, and then later on like Halo. But I think Halo is coming a little late, so that's why that might not be counted towards this year's awards. But either way, congrats, and what do you know? It turned out to be a good game for the most part. All right, well, there's a game for sure that people do not want to see anymore, apparently, and that is GTA 5. I mean, yes, we know that it was in the showcase last time we talked about it, but look at the dislike ratio, man. Mostly dislikes. Like, look at that. You barely see any likes. It's like up there with like some of the Call of Duty trailers and such. But I think this takes the cake when it comes to game-related videos.
Yeah, GTA 5 is pretty much becoming the up there with Skyrim.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, same.
You know, Bethesda is like going like he's like looking over, going like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Just stop.
Whoops,
they're just looking over. They're going like,
I'll add to this like ratio because I mean I like the game back in the day, but it's like, dude, like we've seen enough.
It's like, calm down.
Yeah, I know. You can only like they always say like, oh, the graphics are better for this version, but like, dude, you've like pushed it to the limit. Like you can only do so much with this game now. It's like, all right, well, I mean, it's GTA 5 on the PlayStation 5, but where's GTA 6? You know, I think people have had enough. Even the GTA players, I mean, seems like they haven't had enough. You know,
I don't know. Look at Steve; he's still playing the.
Oh, you know, yeah. I mean, there's a handful that still just play it, but you know what I mean, like the vast majority, like you know, the people who play it casually or just the general gaming public has had enough with it, because we've seen it like on all consoles ever since the PS3. So yeah, PS3, PS4, of course now PS5. It's like, you know what I mean? So I mean, even on the PS4, I think it got like a enhanced version or something like that. I don't know, man. It's hard to keep track because it's kind of like Deathloop, right? But at least with Deathloop, that's a brand new game, so whatever. But GTA 5 is, like you said, it's like it's pretty much the Skyrim within the GTA sort of lineup. So
yeah,
it's just so funny. But I mean, it's a good game, sure. But damn, we've seen it so many times, and and of course the online is like a whole different beast. You know, it's like they're trying to make it seem like you know, like a long live service sort of platform for people to dump their time and money into it, like literally. You can like gamble, you can put stocks and stuff like that, and then you put your real cash for the in-game currency. Just yeah, it's that kind of game.
See, if GTA wants to hook us, they should say on. They should have said we work the online. It has rollback net code.
Oh man, rollback.
You see everyone jumping on like, oh
yeah.
You said the magic words. It's like yes.
Well, when it comes to those are dedicated servers, I think. When it comes to those kind of games, but I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know how I don't know how GTA Online works, but I'm assuming that's dedicated servers, so I don't think they need to do that. That's not the problem here. The problem is just that we want a new game. That's just GTA ain't that kind of game, so you can't do a live service type of a game unless you market it like a MMO or something, like a GTA MMO kind of thing. I don't know how they'll pull it off, but they can pull some strings and people to pull it off if done right, of course. But in this case, it's GTA 5, man. It's we've seen enough of it. There's the like to dislike ratio speaks otherwise. So yeah. Anyway, we can definitely move on from there. But now, speaking of shooters or games with dedicated servers, Battlefield has been delayed. So we finally have some like delay type of news. We used to have like so much back in the day in like 2020. Like there was a lot of delays back in that day. But we've had one now with actually we've had quite a bit of the delays for this year too, now that I think about it. Anyway, Battlefield 2042 that has been delayed by 1 month. They had a statement, but the statement pretty much says like, oh, we've had some challenges, we bumped into some things, so we're gonna push it to a month later. So that's like the gist of it. TLDR. So it's coming November 19th. I think that's like the same or around the same time as the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl remake, whatever that's coming out. So that could be a little harder for me to juggle between the two games, but
just play Pokemon.
But just play Pokemon. I don't know, but anyway, I do want to play Battlefield over like Call of Duty because I don't know. I mean, who knows what they'll do with the multiplayer, but I'm just not as interested this time around. So this could be my first time in like years that I actually skipped a Call of Duty game. I think the last one I actually like hard skipped was like did I do Infinite Warfare? No, I didn't do Infinity Warfare or whatever it's called.
Infinity Wars.
I don't know, dude. It had the word infinite in there, so it's kind of cursed. Unfortunately. But anyway, 2042, it's been delayed, and I can wait. There's like still other games for me to look forward to for October, such as Metroid Dread and also the Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, which we do have something to talk about later on. But anyway, I think we can move on from there. All right, now we can move on to a different kind of news, in a way. So there was that Project Eve game from the showcase that had sort of that Bayonetta-esque action going on. Even had the perfect dodge in there. Apparently, after a successful showcase, the CEO of the company that developed the game or is developing the game, Shift Up, Hyung Tae Kim, celebrated this successful showcase by buying to all his staff in the company PS5s. Like they all were given each PS5s. So
how?
I don't know, but there's a picture of
what dark magic did he conjure up?
I have no idea, but each of the staff, which is 260 in the company, have PlayStation 5s on their chairs. Like, look at that. And there's a nice little trash can in the middle of the photo. But is that a Oh, dude, look at the back. There's like a little snack box, um, with like what is that like? What is that like a coffee can? Like a little coffee thing, I guess. But anyway, there's like a uh pretzel snack in there. There's a can of Pringles. I'm like getting distracted, and then yeah. Anyway,
You're playing Where's Waldo right
yeah,
now.
I know. Right? But anyway, yeah. All the staff got PS5s thanks to the CEO. So, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that also means 260 of those PS5s were gone because of that. He probably had like he probably had someone to like set up a bot to like buy 260 PS5 somehow, somewhere, somehow, maybe because I don't know unless he just directly contacted Sony to hook him up with the PS5s.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It'll be funny. It's like, hey, Sony, I know you have PS5 in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? It's like, what? I don't know. I mean, congratulations to them, but why?
Yeah. I think. Oh, okay. So I guess if this game is only exclusive for PS5, I guess that makes sense. So I guess he was able to like, or the CEO was able to just directly ask someone from this from Sony to hook him up with the PS5s. I guess. And then he shell out his, I guess, his own money. I'm assuming, and that's how it came to be. Maybe if it is an exclusive, then it makes a little more sense. Is it? From what it sounds like, I guess it is a PS5 exclusive. Because it's not saying like, oh, it's also coming out for PC or whatever. Unless I'm wrong, but either way, I mean that's cool. That he did that for the employees. That's pretty sweet. But you know, yeah, I mean, there's that thing like, oh well, 260 of those PS5s are gone, and yeah, that could have gone to, you know, that many more people, I guess. But yeah, you know, it can't be helped. He has the hookup, so, or that the CEO has the hookup, and yeah. So that's the gist of it. Speaking of PS5s, there was an update, a big update, I guess, to let users now be able to switch out their SSDs to just better ones, essentially. So you can like swap it out for these types of SSDs. I forgot they were called. There's a specific like thing to them, but anyway, the M2 module or something like that. Those type of things. You can like swap. You can literally just swap it out easily, as long as I guess you know how to like swap. Obviously, you know, swap out the memory and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, now you can get a bigger one if you want to. But when it comes to me, I'm just gonna deal with what I have right now. So I'm probably just gonna use an external SSD if anything, because I'm too lazy to like pry it open and swap out the thing and try to transfer the data somehow. Like, yeah, I'm a little lazy.
Same. Like, I know it's supposed to be like every other month, right? You're supposed to open it and then suck out the dust. Yeah, I haven't opened you since.
I haven't opened it. Yeah, like I think it's fun.
Like it's in the back of your head. Like, I need to do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, yeah, same thing with PCs too. Like you.
Oh shit! With PC, my rig, I start seeing like dust collecting in the corner. I was like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But see, the problem is, kids, I have cats. So once I opened that damn thing, it was off. Okay, my PC was off. I opened the plexiglass and then plop goes in my cat. I was like, really? Really?
That's scary, dude. You should definitely not have cats in your room when you're opening your PC.
I was like, I have the air spray
Mm-hmm.
and a vacuum. Choose which one.
You're definitely not. Well, from what I've heard, you're definitely not supposed to use a vacuum like an ordinary vacuum because that creates static, and you do not want static on your motherboard.
Don't worry, I have a friend. His name is Upgrade. He's an alien.
Oh my god. Alienware? Oh, I haven't heard that name in years.
No, not Alienware. How dare you? Did you not get the Ben 10 reference? Get out. Get out.
Yeah, no. When you said alien, I'm like, yeah, Alienware.
I still don't understand. Like, well, Alienware looks fine, but I cannot throw money to it.
You can't help but just think like, yeah, like this could not probably run well. Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm on that. What's it called? Not bias. I can't think of the word, but it's like
the mindset, yeah. Like,
yeah, the mindset. Like Alienware. Oh, the thing that's gonna break down in like a year.
yeah, I know, right? Something about it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's just you're put into that mindset, and then it's gonna you just feel like it's gonna break for some reason. And yet like and yet we go out our way to just build our own PC, and it's like you know what I mean? But luckily my PC has been running fine.
See, now that you said that.
Yeah. It's cursed. Cursed.
I'm just looking wood.
Yeah, knock on wood, yep. Oh yeah, I have some wood right here. There you go. Alright. But anyway, PS5s, SSDs, you name it. I think also there's also some like other updates. I think you can like customize your menu now to like you can like swap like the icons or whatever to whatever order you want or something like that on the bottom, I guess. And like other minor changes, I guess, but that's like the major one is the SSD thing. So yeah, but for me, for the most part, I'm probably just gonna use a external SSD because I'm just too lazy to swap out anything. And
that you kind of want to be careful because
yeah,
you don't want to put too much pressure, and then all of a sudden you hear.
Yeah, you just never know. Yeah, exactly. You just never know what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like simple as like inserting RAM or something like that, but you just never know, right? So
I kind of wonder.
I am tempted though. I am tempted to get another SSD of sorts, but right now I don't have that many PS5 games anyway, and it's been manageable.
Actually, I think we should wait on buying more space for your stuff because right now it's just from what we're seeing in this article, it's a beta.
Oh, it's a beta. Okay.
Yeah, right there in the underline, right there on the first sentence.
Beta update. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a good catch there. But anyway, I mean, either way, I'm too fucking lazy. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, so it can use the Samsung number 4.
Number 4. Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I was wondering, is like
Seagate.
Samsung better be on this list because Samsung is a really good.
Yeah, I like Western Digital as well. WD.
Yeah, Western Digital. You cannot see it, but the fucking 10 terabyte what's it called, external hard drive.
Oh yeah, I've been using Western Digital ever since because I used to use this one called Lacie, LACIE, if anyone remembers that, and I've had a very bad crash on one of the hard drives, and I lost a lot of data. Unfortunately, it was like a lot of back in the day when I used to draw fan art for the Yo video game stuff. That was lost. All the original files in there were lost, unfortunately. That was like a heart sink for me. Like it was bad. So ever since then, I was like, yeah, I'm all for Western Digital, man. They've been good for the most part. I've had only like one dead hard hard drive, I guess. But that's like one of the early ones, and but ever since it's been running fine. Like out of like all the hard drives I've had from Western Digital, only one died on me, and I think like when it comes to Lacey, it was like more than that. So I was like, yeah, I should probably ditch that brand. Yeah, this is like a long ass time ago. So, but yeah,
This is not bad.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm checking out like the price tag.
Oh, okay. Which one you're looking at, like in particular?
Samsung,
Oh yeah.
the Samsung one. At Best Buy for me, it's 189.
Oh, okay. Is that 1 terabyte? Yeah. Okay.
Well, it has to be 1 terabyte.
Yeah, it has to be 1 terabyte. Yeah.
Who in their right mind on a gaming console will put like 500 gigs?
Oh
It's like,
God, yeah. That's terrible.
500 gigs is pretty much okay. So that's your dedicated memory for Call of Duty, right?
Warzone. Warzone. Okay, got it. It's a Warzone hard drive.
Oh, yeah, I'm joking. That's not how big a Call of Duty game is, right? 500 gigs.
No. I mean, but it's just an exaggeration. But it's like a fifth, already a fifth, and that's just like the initial game, and then you have to like do the updates and all that stuff. Oh my God, such a nightmare.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand with Call of Duty. Do they not know how to compress?
They're just too lazy. Seems like, I don't know. Time. They're not giving enough time, I guess. The devs aren't giving enough time, and Activision's like, you just put it out there. Just put it out there.
It's like, sir,
They have big hard drives, right?
I know. It's like they have the big head. It's
Yeah.
like, sir, how big is this update that's coming out? Let me see.
It's like,
Close the dark.
Yeah.
120.
You're actually not.
Sure.
Yeah, you're not too far off, man. Like each update is like 125 gigs, dude.
It's like it's 108. Sir, that's less than what we did last week. Oh, okay, sorry. Redo. Okay, so this week's update is 150.
Yeah.
Are we all good? We good. Okay, good. Don't bother me. I'm gonna watch My Little Pony now.
What the fuck? All right. Well, that's it on that one. Speaking of updates on consoles, there was an update for the Switch, and it was actually pretty significant, quote unquote. And because this one now allows for Bluetooth headphones and such, which it has been requested for a while, I guess, but now it's a thing. So you can like use your Apple headphone or earphones or whatever to connect it, I guess. I guess even better than that, you can connect up to 2 wireless controllers. Oh no, this is just controllers, never mind. Oh, while using Bluetooth audio. Okay, you will not be able to pair additional. Oh, okay, I see. So if you have a Bluetooth device connected to it, you can only connect up to 2 controllers. So let's say you have like you have it on like little tablet mode or whatever, and you want to like use your Bluetooth speaker to like amplify your sound. You can only play one other person to have that set up. If you want to have like a little Mario Party, little get together kind of thing, I guess, then you can't do that, unfortunately.
So what I'm hearing is that this update is useless.
It if you're a solo kind of guy, then it's okay. But when it comes to like, if you're like, this is a little more situational. But if you're like outdoors, like you like to get together with people, that kind of thing, which is not really common right now, which with the pandemic. But but if you are going to set up a party of sort, like an outdoor party with a Switch outside and such, then yeah, it's kind of useless. Okay, but for the most part, this is good for like people who just want to play on their bed or couch or whatever and don't want to deal with wires. Yeah. It says here only one Bluetooth device can be paired at a time, but up to 10 devices can be saved on a Nintendo's Switch system. So okay, that's good. You can have your headphones and then your Bluetooth speaker in case you want to do that, connected and such. it says you may experience audio latency depending on your Bluetooth device. Of course, that's a common thing. But yeah, other than that, for the people who wear headphones like that, then yeah, that's good for them. I think that was it for the major updates anyway. Other than that, yeah, see, people are seeing like AirPods and stuff like that. These like little earphones. I actually used to try to use these at the gym back in the day when we used to go to the gym, and god damn it, I hated them because they kept falling off my ear. Because whenever I'm pumping iron, my face is like moving, so like I'm like and stuff like that, so my ears are gonna move, right? So because I can move my ears like whenever I like move my jaw and stuff like that, it's kind of weird. So that's why for me it like pushes out the earphones, and then just like it just falls on the floor. I'm like, oh god damn it. And then I have to like stop pumping, and then I gotta pick up the earphone and then put it back in my ear, and then yeah, by that time I've like lost like my moment, like sort of my momentum or drive or whatever to, you know, on that set or whatever. So that's why I stuck with headphones whenever I went to the gym, because they definitely don't fall off as much. But when it comes to like the Apple ones, I think those are the ones that don't fall off, because they actually have like a little like thing that like goes into this part of the ear or whatever, the little tail that it has. That's what prevents it from falling off, and they're like super comfortable from what I've heard. Like I've had people from like who work at Apple, like I have some friends who work at the Apple store. Whenever they say whenever they wear those headphones, like the audio quality is not as good, but they're super comfortable. This is what they tell me. But anyway, sorry about that little tangent about Bluetooth earphones and such. But anyway, I mean, well, I don't know if in your case, like, do you actually have you actually had taken out your Switch and play on handheld mode?
When I'm lazy, yeah.
Okay, yeah, whenever you're lazy. So,
But most of the time, it's in the dock mode, and I'm on my bed playing, and then I just found out that when I play Hyrule Warriors, both my cats stare at the TV, try to attack the creatures on screen. I'm like, you guys ain't helping. You're in my way.
I can kind of see that, because like there's a lot of, I mean, it is a Dynasty Warriors game, so there's bound to be a lot of action going on. So the movement and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure it'll like get the cat's like attention and such. But yeah, anyway, I've only pulled out the dock like once or twice for me anyway. So I'm pretty much a home. It's like a home console for me for the most part. But again, like for people who like to like play in bed and such, because I know Faka likes to do that a lot more than me. So people like that who play a lot in bed are really gonna like it, I guess. So to each their own, I guess. Well, anyway, let's move on to to this one, the next bit of news. So there was a tournament I think it was like 2 weeks at this point now, but there was a tournament for the first time in a long while, offline, featuring Smash and Rivals of Aether and other games. It was a major, right? First major in a long time that was offline, and it had 1,000 people, I think. And this one obviously tried their best to, practice like social distancing and cautions and all that stuff. They were all vaccinated apparently. They've had to have some sort of proof of a negative COVID test or a vaccine card. And for the most part, it looked like it was safe, but there was one reported case of COVID, and that person was vaccinated, I believe. So naturally, people are going to be like, yeah, or the people in Chicago. This took place in Chicago. Please take a test just to make sure you're okay. If you did go to Riptide that weekend, just to make sure you're not positive for COVID, and if you are, that means you definitely don't want to attend to the next tournaments or anything like that, because I think there were some like other tournaments that were coming up too. So that so that was a thing. But if it really is just one out of like 1,000, that's pretty good, all things considered. And that means they were really doing their best. Now I'm pretty sure there might be there could be some cases, right? But if it's like to the point where no one's really talking about it, then I guess it's considered this a success and stuff like that in terms of like avoiding COVID and such. Especially in a crowded place like that. So good on them for trying to practice that, but when it comes to things like this, I'm personally still not gonna do that. I'm not gonna attend to like conventions or anything like that. What's like your thoughts about attending stuff or attending places like that right now, especially in Hawaii? Like,
right now, because the whole situation with visitors coming in and stuff and not taking stuff seriously, and not showing the proper documents that they are vaccinated, it's a roller coaster. So we were supposed to have our annual anime convention in November, but that went out the window because of the rising numbers again. So I'm
right.
We're not ready yet.
Yeah. Obviously, not all states are ready to do this sort of thing. There are certain states that are really, really not ready for it, and I'm not gonna say who, or what. But yeah, I mean, I guess with Riptide, it did a pretty good job for the most part. But again, like, I still feel uneased when it comes to these type of events for right now. That's why I personally wouldn't go. But that's just me anyway, and I do understand that people do want to go, to just compete, and it's a very different thing. I do understand that, but there's always that risk, and I think this is gonna be a thing for a long while. Like, this is gonna be the lifestyle of we're gonna be in. We have to wear masks, we have to stay away from each other, distancing, that kind of thing. It's gonna be a part of us for a long while. I do not see it going away for like at least next year or the year after that. Just by how people are taking it seriously, quote unquote, big air quotes, because there are people out there who just don't believe it still, and they just decide to throw out misinformation, which is very dangerous, and that kind of mindset does have consequences. And this is coming from someone, as someone who lost someone, because of COVID. So, that's why I try to do my best to do my part to make sure that none of us get sick or anything like that. So, I only go out when I have to. I really have to. For like, I don't know, for work, or pick up something from the grocery store or something like that type of thing, right? Pick up something, take out, that kind of thing. That's about it. I haven't gone out to really like socialize or anything like that. I know some people do, like within my circle, but that's their choice. I'm not gonna argue about it. But I just take the person
argue with them. Tell them.
I'm not. I don't even bother trying to argue with them, because it's just. Anyway, I don't want to do that, but yeah. It's God. This whole thing has just been so like it's just tiresome. People just have to make it a political thing, like, oh, my freedom, like, bro, like, it's just like any other thing, like, drinking and driving, right? Like, yeah, okay, you can drink and drive.
And it's kind of dumb too, like, oh, they're forcing the vaccine and stuff. They don't do that for other things. Like, yeah, they do.
They do.
When your kids go to school, there's certain vaccinations that they have to have. when you go to college, there's certain vaccination. Ooh.
Right. Yeah. You have to take your TV shot. Your what is it like the rate like the not rabies
Your
but
TB, your measles.
yeah, measles. Yeah.
I don't know. Hit and miss is on the chickenpox.
Yeah. No. There's. I think you do have to take a shot for that, because every
And
like
then,
yeah, because kids like the babies or kids
yeah.
are more likely to have chickenpox.
And then you also have to show. Well, for me back in the day, we had to show like a doctor's card or something to show that we don't have lice and stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing too, right? So, like like an actual like clinical case of the lice. Oh man.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
we rarely had those, but yeah. But anyway.
Oh, in my elementary.
Oh.
Holy crap! 1 month was like every. Okay, say we're in the same class.
Uh-huh.
Every other classroom away from us would have like a case
Ooh.
of lice in there, and I'm like,
That's not good.
teacher, do these people not know how to clean themselves?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
You definitely don't want to wear their hat. No way. But yeah,
That's why when my friends are trying on hats at the stores, like, what are you doing?
yeah. It's
Here's a Lysol. Why? Just spray it.
yeah. Anyway, I mean, it's like the people just love to want to argue about it for some reason. Like it's ridiculous, So, it's just because of things like that. It's just making it way harder to get out of this situation, And I mean, of course, like there's the whole poor leadership kind of thing, and it's not just here in America, but like a lot other countries just didn't know what to do. This is like a new thing, and this is the first time that this hit on this type of scale, with people, because it's always. I mean, of course, it's been around. That's why it's COVID-19. Like there's different kinds of COVID, somewhere in the world. Affecting animals and such, and indigenous people and whatever, but it somehow reached to a big population. I think it started in China or something. It could have been China, but I don't know at this point. It could have been something else, right? Or anywhere else. But anyway, putting that all aside, wear masks and I recommend the vaccine, but I'm not gonna try to force it. You know what I mean? Like, just that's your choice. I think people should have a choice. But I prefer. It'd be nice, but because there are people who can't have the vaccine. Of course, there's always that situation. So so forcing it there is like that's very unfortunate. But other than that, just do whatever you can, don't go out, or if you do go out, try to wear a mask properly, and just be careful, just try to be considerate, because again, it's like, well, COVID to me is like a flu or whatever. Then okay, but what about the people, everyone else around you? They aren't. Not everyone's so fortunate of having a healthy immune system. Again, because old people and like older people, or just people in general who don't have quite the immune system are gonna get the worst of it. So, and that's because you decided to not take those precautions, and then you unknowingly spread it, and then it spreads to other people, and then it goes to that person, and then that person could get the worst of it, so but anyway, back to here, Riptide, sorry about that. Yeah, it's just it's a very, very serious thing, if yeah. But either way, it could have definitely been worse, and for what it was, I guess, for the situation, they definitely did their best, and I think they did a good job with it. Meanwhile, this is more of a lighthearted sort of bit of news from Riptide. There was a player during oh, sorry about that. Wrong link. There we go. There was a player during I think this was like grand finals of Rivals of Aether. This guy popped off so hard. Oops. This guy popped off so hard that his arm actually popped off out of the socket of his shoulder. So let's hold on. Let's see that again. So he wins. He popping off, and then during that, yep, there's that moment. Did he like spit out his gum or something? Something flew out of his mouth. But anyway, he was into it. He was super into that pop off.
Jesus.
And then, yeah, I think his gum did pop out. But anyway, what also popped out, unfortunately, was his arm. You can definitely see him holding his arm. He's on the floor, like, oh fuck, ow, and then.
So, how much force did he have to do to pop out his?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You'd be amazed of how people can do things you never think were possible.
Time to get the hammer and just pop him back in, right? That's
yeah. You'd be surprised of how stuff like this is possible, but it happens. So yeah, the moment pretty much like when he's like throwing down his arm, like yeah, like this motion. That was when I guess it popped out of that socket. Boop. And then
his arm game is not that strong.
Maybe I don't know, man, but it was a really hard pop off. I've never had my joints pop out or anything like that, so or dislocated my shoulder or anything like that, so I don't know, obviously the pain or anything like that. Have you haven't, or have you had any dislocations?
No.
No, okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, right. I'm surprised I haven't dislocated at the gym with all that weight, but no, I've.
Well, because you have good form. If
Yeah.
you just go like yeah, and then just.
Oh yeah, if you're like. Yeah, but yeah, like if you're just throwing out your limbs and shit. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen videos where people are doing weird stuff to their bodies.
Yeah, the gym fail.
I'm like,
gym fails. Oh
like,
my god.
That's no. I don't go gym, but I think that's how you kill yourself. I've one going to tell them.
I've seen my fair share of the quote unquote like gym fails and like weird sort of questionable forms in my day. And yeah, like there was one where this is older guy. I'm like really scared for him because like he's like up on the pull up bar, right? And instead of like doing regular pull ups or whatever, you move your arms or whatever
at your own pace,
right? At your own pace. This guy was like swinging his entire body like a like the bird, like those stupid birds that like go like this with the water.
For the water thing.
Yeah, it almost looked like that, but like imagine like this, right? And then but your legs are like going up and down and up and down and stuff like that. Like
he's flexible.
Yeah, I don't know about flexible, but I guess he was lucky to not have his arms just pop out at one point. But man, I don't know. I mean, I haven't gone to the gym since, but I don't know if that old man is still there. I don't know.
I saw like, what's that? You're like this, and you can do it standing up, and it's pulled by wires or something.
Oh, like a cable machine, yeah.
Yeah, a cable machine. The video I saw, he is putting his whole entire weight pulling down, so it looks like he's just.
Oh god, no!
Down, and then he just like jolts like that. I was like, no. You gradually bring it back up. You don't go like, wee.
Yeah.
Wee.
Mm-hmm.
Like. It's like one slipped up Wii, your face is gonna go that way.
Yeah, dude. I've seen stuff like that at the gym, but
And that's why I'm scared to go to the gym because I don't want to be like, you're next to the person and then that happened. And
yeah, I know.
and you're just like,
Yeah, you don't want to be involved with that, but like at the same time, like if you're right next to that person, it's like, oh man, I feel like I have to do something or whatever, so like to help them out or something, whatever.
yeah. And if they get hurt, dude, people around you gonna be like, why aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Why aren't you helping them out, man?
It's like, bitch.
Yeah,
I am scared.
yeah. Like one thing, you're not a professional, so you could further.
One, not professional. Two, where were you?
Yeah. Like the best thing you do is no, let the staff know. Like that's like the number one thing you could do. Instead of like trying to like do it yourself. Like, oh yeah, no, wait, don't worry. I think I got this, right? Like whatever, right? Like,
Or like to me, it's like if I ever start going to the gym, I am gonna ask my friend to be my spotter.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's like, where was his spotter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've had one gym fail, quote unquote. When it came to like the bench press. So I mean, obviously, So, the biggest mistake was not doing it with a spotter because I kind of overestimated the weight, or yeah, I overestimated. So it pretty much like I try to push it up and then I failed, and then I had to do the roll of shame. And so which basically means you have to, because you have so much weight, you can't get it off your chest like that, like push it off. You have to roll the weight to your hip, or the bar to your hip, and then so you can raise your upper body, and then you can essentially like kind of scoot your leg out from the bar, and then have the bar sit on the bench essentially, and then you can like do whatever else with it from there. So yeah, but anyway, have a spotter. Just have a spotter, or if you don't have a spotter, just do a lightweight day and then just do a lot of reps. If you really do want to do bench press, there's like other machines that will help you like push your weight, but without a spotter.
Isn't there like some machines that you can set it?
It's like it's kind of hard to explain right now, but like there's basically stuff that you don't need a spotter for, and then it'll like help you like push weight or whatever. It's like there's like a chest machine where you're essentially just pushing a weight upward. So that way if you're tired, you just drop it and it'll like just drop to the side like that, instead of like like a bar and it'll drop to your face or whatever. So it's like a you can do like individual pushes too, like this. So that way, again, like if you drop the weight, it's not gonna hit anything relatively to your face. But anyway, sorry about that. A lot of tangents, I know. A lot of tangents right here, but anyway, it's all because of a dislocation of this shoulder. And for anyone who wants to pop off during a victory, be very careful, because that could happen.
just do what Justin Wong did. Just roll on the floor.
Just roll on the floor. Yeah, exactly. just make sure you're on the you know how big the floor is, so you don't like roll off stage or something.
Or if you are gonna roll on the floor, don't dive onto the floor. Just make your way down and then roll. Don't go like whee.
Yeah. But sometimes emotions are high, so you can't really think of anything. So obviously anything can happen, right? So, but yeah, I think this guy's pop off is like the most pop off that have ever happened for anyone, because literally it gives a new meaning to a pop off, because his arm popped off of his shoulder. So I hope he got it treated. He probably gonna have to have a brace.
He's wearing that.
Huh?
He's wearing that with pride.
He's wearing that brace with pride, exactly. Like, hey, I got this brace because I won, I popped off, and then
What brace? No, he just letting that thing hang.
He just letting it. Oh, that's gonna be painful,
He's wearing
dude.
pride. He's going like.
Yeah.
You see him like sweating and stuff. It's like, are you okay, bro?
He definitely is gonna have to pop it back in at some point, so that's gonna be fun. But I think he's gonna have a brace, but you know. But anyway, congrats to him because he won the whole thing for Rivals Aether. But be very careful with the pop off, you know. But you know.
I wonder how they're gonna pop. Let's say he did. I wonder what was the conversation. Okay, look to the side and cough. What?
Yeah.
Shoves it right there.
Well, anyways, popping off. Be very careful with it because something can pop off.
Go all out, kids.
Go all out.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, yeah. Life is short, so I guess I don't know. You have a story. There's a story at least, so there's that. There's a story to have.
Granddad, why is your arm broken? Well, you see.
Yeah.
Back in my day, it was called a pop-off.
Yeah. When
I fucking died.
Yeah, whenever. Yeah, when people used to go offline and have actual interactions, you know, because like, you know, everything's online at this point, right? So, all right. Anyway.
What the fuck is offline? Like, come here, Sonny.
Yeah.
I'll teach you what offline is. Grab a controller.
Yeah, we definitely went on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but congrats to him. Please don't do that again.
Yeah, I know, right? Just be careful, man. I'm pretty sure he just do like, that's it. the fist bump.
No, watch when he does another pop off.
Hey, something pops off too, like just a little, like something like.
Once he's about to like go like full out, he's gonna have to flashback and he goes.
I know, right? Like.
he goes like golf clap.
Yeah, golf clap. Yeah. Just clap it out. Clap it out.
And then everyone's will be like, "Where's your pop off?" Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird though. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's weird now that you think about it. It's like that's only happened once, I guess. There's been plenty of big pop offs, you know, throughout the whole thing, and I guess only one have an injury like that. Well, I guess Hungry Box, I guess if you do think about it, he popped off and then he like either hit the big TV, you know, because he plays Melee. He hit the big TV, or he like kicked something. He like kicked something and he like actually cracked his foot or his hand or something. So I guess there's that. Then I guess there's two clear instances of injury via victory pop off. All right. We definitely went on pretty long for that one. The tangents were had. So let's go into the fighting game type of news. Speaking of fighting games and platform fighters and all that stuff.
Skip.
Damn. For Strive. What's going on, dude?
Skip.
Sorry, denied. Anyway, so Twitch Rivals is having another event again, but this time around it is with Guilty Gear Strive. So that's pretty awesome. This time around, this is a team battle between Japan and North America. The Japanese team apparently has been assembled by G Yuna, who has been doing good for himself, apparently as of recent, like, you know, with the whole Panda sponsorship and all that, and just the numbers that he's been garnering. That's good on him. So anyway, I think he had a hand in this event in a way. Also, the North American team, for the most part, is gonna have mostly content creators and streamers, but there are also some pro players like Apology Man, Cloud, up and coming like Hotashi, right? There's KZK, even someone like Mike Ross is joining in on the fray. Which, you know, we haven't seen him in a very long time, but we'll definitely see his what I'm assuming to be Axel, because that's usually who he mains. But yeah, you know, other people and stuff like that, Hanzo Gonzo and such. So that's pretty cool. The only player I can say I know from Japan, Team Japan, is Bomb, because I used to actually edit a video with Bomb for Panda, or with Panda. So yeah. Is he part? Oh no, I think he got unfortunately let go during that big update with Panda, I think. Yeah, hence why there's no Panda label or anything like that. But anyway, I only recognize Bombabon. Within this whole thing. Let me see if I see anyone else that I
I
recognize.
keep saying Bon. I keep going Pon.
No, oh yeah,
Pon, wait.
yeah. Apparently though, Gina said, I might have made this team overpowered because apparently these players are really good in Japan. I know Bombabon's good, but yeah, anyone else, I don't know. I don't recognize these names. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Guilty Gear getting that recognition now, along with other games, thanks to Twitch. So that is actually pretty cool. This is going to be happening on the 17th at 7 o'clock at night p.m. for Pacific time anyway, so take that as you will. And this will be streamed on the Japanese Twitch Rivals channel. So slash Twitch Rivals _JP. So yeah. So pretty cool. Alright, so now we can have some news for, believe it or not, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. They actually announced a new season, believe it or not. I'm gonna play the... Oh my god, that's loud. I'm gonna play the trailer here. Music! I like the caption, just music.
Get ready to face Stone Canyon's best.
There's Adam Park right there in the ninja suit.
Okay, so is this fighting noises?
Sorry, go ahead.
Is this really Johnny on Bosch?
I think so. If it's not, it sounds like him.
Or they just got like snippets from his other shows?
Maybe, I don't know, but I think this is him though.
Ichigo, is that you?
I know, right? Look at his combos, man. Look pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Do it online then.
Well, I mean, it's on Roblox, so it's much more possible.
If you know you're gonna miss some, like...
I mean, oh yeah, for sure. And then there's Doggy Kruger.
Okay. A lot of
Yes.
Tokusatsu fans.
Yes.
I don't know. When it always comes up with Doggy Kruger, some hate the American look of him, and some hate the Japanese, the Super Sentai version.
Yeah, the Japanese version.
I'm in the middle, going like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
It's just that when it comes to the American version of Doggy Kruger, it's like, okay, do you have scales, or do you have fur,
Yeah.
But a lot of people are going like, well, the Super Sentai looks fake and outdated. And I'm like,
What?
so you realize Deca Ranger came out long before.
Yeah, that's long before.
SPD. So SPD had a window.
Yeah.
Redoing Doggy.
Yeah, by the time SPD came out, or no, it was in production, they had more access to like better just materials and just better stuff or techniques, and by then, so it was a lot more updated. So that's why, of course, it's gonna look more clean. Like,
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, Deca Ranger came out in 2004.
Yeah.
SPD came out like what, mid 2000?
It should be later. Well, by then, I think it was 06 or 07. It was kind of hard for me to keep up by then.
Oh, it actually came in 2005.
And when did the Japanese one come out?
2004.
Well, that's when it came out.
So,
but the actual production, I imagine had to be longer than, or long before that though. So.
Mm-hmm. But still, it's like you realize two different demographics.
Yeah, two different demographics, two different
production value and
just time, or time like periods. essentially. And SPD for the most part is later, so that's why, I mean, the cleaner thing could be subjective, but you know, it looks a little more, maybe a little more updated. I don't know, but you know, it's just two different things. So yeah. Anyway, Doggy Kruger got a skin. So technically not a new character, but new skin, you know, that type of thing.
And now the meme is, how does he fit his snout to his mask?
Oh yeah, the mask, yeah. And then we have an actual like one of the is this one of the monsters or is this like one of the main villains from one of the?
I have no idea what.
Yeah.
This is from.
Yeah. Poisandra. She has the butt thing, so she's kind of like Armika.
Yeah, Armika. But the way she looks reminds me of what's the one from KOF?
Oh,
the not Pamu the not Cry Pamu.
I'm thinking of Sylvie. Is that what you're thinking of?
I think so.
Yeah, because are you talking about the person with the eyeballs, like the big eyeballs? Yeah, it's Sylvie. Yeah, it's Sylvie. Yeah, I kind of see that with the weird kookiness going on with her. I mean, her animations are not bad. She got like assist combos too, like with another dude. I don't know, but then we have Rita. Rita comes in later on. No.
Madonna, is that you?
Yeah, right. I hope it's the original like actress or whatever, but I have a feeling it's not. Probably she's like too old or something, or she's doing something else. But I kind of hope it's the original actress who's doing Rita Repulsa. Oh man, I want to see her combos, man, just to see. Like it'd be just.
You know, now that they brought Rita,
I
kind of want to see Diva Talks.
Is that which one was that one from?
Turbo.
Oh my goodness, Jesus.
But see, the bad thing is that the outfit that Diva Talks wears is like maybe might bump the rating.
Yeah, that's right.
Because what is the rating for this? Like,
it should be either T or E. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but
rated E for everyone.
I'm pretty sure
Diva Talks.
Is this
rated A?
I know. Yeah.
Just skips mature, just goes to rated A.
Like they actually have the logo like burn away, and then it says M. Like, oh, okay, you matured. Ooh, okay. But no, I actually kind of like the music here too, because like it almost sounds like the old school like American Power Rangers. Yeah, that part. Dun, 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 that part. But yeah, Adam Park is coming in September. Poisandra is November, and Rita Repulsa for December. Obviously, we haven't seen with Rita Repulsa just yet, but again, I do want to see her combos just because that'd be pretty funny. But yeah, I didn't not think it would get a season 4. Like honestly, like I guess it's been such a hit of terms of like how many people are playing it still. It goes to show that good netcode and people who actually like fighting games, developing them can really be impactful and important to a game like this. Like you would think like a game like this would just it's like cool and initially, and then it'll just die off or something. But no, it's got 4 seasons worth of DLC, and that's awesome. Even though I mean I don't play it myself, but looking at it from the outside in, that's awesome. Oh, it is T. Look at that. Violence. Rated T for violence, I guess. All right.
Wouldn't it be cartoon violence? I don't know.
I guess cartoon violence is a little too specific. I don't know. Maybe just violence would just like cover like the general stuff, I guess. But yeah, it's rated T, I guess. So. And can't wait for Rita Repulsa.
Rated T for everyone.
Yeah, they kept their costume for the most part too. For Rita, she even has the very pointy chest armor.
Madonna.
Yep.
She's Madonna.
Yeah. I want to hear that when she's like doing the big super or whatever, or let my monster grow.
I wonder if you have Godar or Zed in the same team.
Oh
You have, like,
yeah,
small bickering or something.
yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I wonder if Rita Repulsa will have someone else to fight with her too, like kind of like what Poison Andra in this example. Cause there's one more dude. Let me see. Right there, like yeah, that dude stomping, yeah.
What you're talking about? That's Daigo.
Daigo. yeah, kind of. It's like a Daigo thing from.
Oh god, it's Daigo and Akira.
Yeah. Oh god.
They're cosplaying as Super
Power Ranger.
Sentai.
Yeah, Super Sentai villains. Yep. Oh god, you're right. That's the canon right there, dude. They're gonna be in the same game as Rita Repulsa, man. What a time to be in.
Oh, that's not Rita. That's Sakura.
That's what?
That's Sakura cosplaying
Oh, Sakura. Oh man, what a time we live in. All right. Sorry. Did you have any comment before we move on? I think Rita Repulsa was actually pretty funny and sick at the same time.
I mean, my only comment now is that I know it's never gonna fucking happen. A fighting game. I mean, there are fighting games, but it's only region lock or in Japan.
Oh.
I want to see, Kamen Rider to make it to the States, but
Yeah,
never.
yeah. That's a ways away. I mean, you never know. You never know, man. There's
I'm over here just waving. Come here, and then you just see all the Kamen Riders just waving back. It's like,
well, I think the closest thing we have right now is that, yeah, like I think you were mentioning the Arena Fighter that's only in Japan, or is it? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Maybe Arxis can make it happen. I don't know. Maybe if someone in there like really likes Kamen Rider stuff, maybe an Ultraman fighting game, that'd be kind of cool. With like the monsters and all the Ultraman, that'd be kind of cool. All right, we gotta get a move on. But next, this is Nickelodeon stuff, and this time around, what do you know? We got a new character in there revealed, and it is Ren and Stimpy. Oh man, the nostalgia is definitely
no.
going rampant. I
I don't want gray hairs, please.
For the most part, they operate as like one unit. It's not like Ice Climbers, what some people think it is. For some reason, like people like Hungry Box are labeling it as like Ice Climbers. I see more of them as like Banjo-Kazooie. Like Kazooie's in the backpack, and then Banjo like smashes with Kazooie, like a forest smashes with Kazooie. That poor bird. So it's kind of like the same case here with Ren and Stimpy. Stimpy is the attacker, and unfortunately Ren is sort of the weapon. Which, yeah, that kind of makes sense because you see Stimpy like at times like wringing him out like a towel at times, or like just like doing shit with him. There is a video. Let me bring that up. I forgot to link it, but not too long. And we will talk about the fact that there are no voices and stuff like that in a bit. But there is a good reason why. It's very clear. It's kind of obvious. I kind of saw it coming. But yeah, hold on. Just a second here. Here we go. There it is. And there you go. You see Ren is on his back. So it's literally Banjo-Kazooie.
You idiot!
Yep. You see him, Ren swing him, or Stimpy swinging Ren like a baseball bat or whatever, golf club. Yeah, so for the most part, they act like Banjo-Kazooie, so I don't know why there are people who just label them as ice climbers. Ice climbers literally is like the thing where, or it's an archetype, quote unquote, I guess, where they can like desync or detach themselves, and then they can literally attack you from both sides, right? So, and they can wobble, and melee, which was, I guess, a nightmare for a lot of the competitors. And yeah. But anyway, oops, I meant to mute it, but did you have any comment about Ren and Stimpy?
I like how they had to tone down the violence.
Oh, of course,
with those two.
Yeah, they do some raunchy things in the show, dude.
I mean, that and also Powdered Toast Man. So it's
same,
like,
yeah, same with Powdered Toast Man, of course. I mean, the Ren and Stimpy stuff in general was like, goddamn, how did they get away with this stuff? I think the creator, or that show was the reason why Nickelodeon was like, yeah, I think we need to take a second look the next time we put it on air. It's like one of the most like raunchy, just dirty cartoons that kids had access to back in the day. I mean, it's on Spike. It was on Spike TV for a reason.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first it was on what? MTV or Nick?
Well, are you talking about currently or
back in the day?
Back in the day. Well, no, I think it was only on Spike. I don't know. I mean, it might be different for each like region or state. Yeah. For me, it was Spike TV. I don't know if they like rerun episodes on MTV now, or I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, it was only on the adult channels for a reason. For the newer ones anyway. But hey, I'm cool with it. Looks fun. I'm more and more likely to get this game now, just because Battlefield moved to the next month. So yeah. So that works out for me. I can definitely try it out and give you guys my opinion about it when it comes out. It is confirmed to be coming out October, I believe, which is so it's not too far away, pretty much. It seems like for the most part, the animations on like the non-human characters look good. They look fine. When it comes to like April and like, I don't know about Power Toastman, but April and like one other person, I think, looks very goofy for the most part. So I'm not gonna hold my breath when it comes to like Aang and Korra once they get announced.
Oh, I thought his name is pronounced Ong.
Ong, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah, right. But yeah, other than that, yeah. It's Ren and Stimpy. I like it. Good old nostalgia, juices flowing. But before that, I do want to actually show you the video that had the wave dashing. So funny enough, wave dashing was actually shown at the end of the video. So this is the part where it shows off the air dashing. There's forward air dashing and stuff like that. And then I think at this point, yeah, it's showcasing the fact that air dashing downwards is actually faster. So I'll just replay that part again.
Are a lot more unique. They are significantly faster and are actionable into any attack. By utilizing downwards air dashes, you can wave land. And if you can wave land, you can wave dash.
Yep. So that was literally the last thing they showed off before the video ended. So SpongeBob wave dashing is just hilarious. I mean, we even saw the video that we saw. We've seen SpongeBob wave dash like right at the start, like really fast, and he got to Patrick really fast. Another thing about this game too is that there is a locking mechanic. So that way you're always facing this one side, for example, or the other side. That's actually kind of a unique little thing or take on the whole like Smash sort of platform fighter kind of thing. And not to mention, you can do grabs in the air. Like you can like hit them up, jump up to them, grab, and then do a thing, and then do whatever you want, I guess, from there. So yeah, it's quite a different platform fighter. I mean, yeah, it takes things from Smash for sure, but I think it definitely takes a different turn beyond, or once you go beyond that.
Primary exception to the directional system is in the form of dash attacks.
There's like so you have like strong dash, light dash, that sort of thing.
Can be canceled.
And then you can like cancel like a lot of things.
Or a dash strong. Of note, on
I swear, SpongeBob has that face of a murderer.
Yeah, right.
A dash
Yep.
of note,
It's like, oh god, he's coming.
can be canceled.
Mm-hmm.
He's laughing menacingly.
Yep.
Strong. Of note, on hit, these attacks can be
But see, okay,
to any
I'm sure there's going to be an audience for this
In
game,
addition to
Oh, of course. Mm-hmm.
attacks, also
and it's probably gonna be, their go-to.
Mm-hmm.
While
It's not
hopefully
gonna. This game's not gonna be
move
for.
around freely, and
Yeah.
if you're on the
Yeah,
ground,
no, I understand.
to jump out.
I want to try it myself just because it looks
You can
wacky and fun, and I'm probably gonna get it on.
Try rewind that stupid grab and bring the speed down a bit.
Sure.
I want everyone to see what I just saw with this grab.
Is it here fine?
I think so. The hell was that?
He grabbed him from the ground.
I know, but you saw it, right?
Like
It's
the
my
sock.
hands here.
Yeah. That's,
Come to I am Magneto. Attraction! Attraction! Attraction!
SpongeBob put extra iron in the Krabby Patty so he can manipulate him with the.
But there was another one like he grabbed him but Patrick was like fuck like
He got sucked
3,000
in.
miles away. and
Yeah. Oh no, he got the Marth grab, dude. I think he has the Marth grab.
Yeah. It's like this series of grabs. I'm like, that. What? How do what? Explain.
Yeah, so you can like literally like throw them up and then grab them again in the air. Oh my god, look at that grab. It's so weird.
That grab is scaring me.
Yeah.
Imagine if Cinnamon or Bowser or Ganondorf had that type of grab.
Oh dude, yeah. Especially Ganondorf, his grab is shitty. His grab range is
or
really bad.
Bowser side B.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
So imagine like it had that type of range.
Oh god, that'd be a
freaking scary.
That'd be a nightmare.
You're just gonna be like just seeing Sakurai going like, what have we done?
And look at that, yeah, you can move around.
Oh yeah, I think it's around. It was it was around there.
Oh, is it around there? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So back up a bit.
A little bit? Okay, hold on. Sorry. Alright, we'll just play from here.
Yeah.
So he throws him up.
Again,
Again with the
OTK or OTG.
Oh, OTG grab, yep. Mm-hmm.
OTK, no, OTG. I don't think this is called a grab anymore. I think this is called I break the game because I'm SpongeBob.
Yeah, right.
And that's a long time being held.
Yeah, unless he's not. Unless he can wobble out of it, like, yeah.
Because usually, what in Smash, the grab only lasts what?
A couple,
2 seconds?
like 2 seconds. Yeah, it's literally,
Yeah, 2
literally a
seconds
couple
at
seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds at
This
most.
looks like I will grab you
And run around. Yeah,
get here.
you have to be able to. You have to be able to wobble out of it. Here we go. Oh my!
See?
Oh my god!
What is
That's okay. That's okay.
Attraction.
That's like Potemkin car grab. What the hell? Like, yeah, you're right. That's actually pretty far. What?
Holy fuck!
Yeah, this game's not for you, man.
Hitbox. What is hitbox?
This game's definitely not for you now. Look at that shit. It looks so stupid.
I would be raging a lot.
Dude, that shit's broken. Look at that. SpongeBob's already top tier. Look at that.
You don't need to do A's and your B's. You just do grabs.
That's grabs. Dude, grabs are gonna be super strong in this game. I'm sure.
I don't like this game anymore.
That's like, yeah, that's like a Marth grab, but he did it in the air, like Marth grab from Melee. I'm being clear here, but holy shit! Oh my god! Wow. Yeah.
Yes, Kitty. I'm okay. I just saw death.
Yeah. Oh,
Kitty.
He's Magneto, dude. SpongeBob is secretly Magneto. He's got Magneto powers.
Functions.
Where? Yeah, he's a Magneto function. Where's his gravity squeeze? That's what I want to know. Gravity squeeze. Full. Hyper.
Hello? How many times did he grab in the air?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can like grab him and then grab him again and then do the combo or whatever. One. Two. Oh, and then just combo it off of it, and then I think he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Yeah. Like Jesus, dude.
Yeah, and imagine Incineroar able to do that. Like,
yeah.
At least two grabs at most.
Dude, fucking. Can you imagine Mario doing that shit? That'd be annoying, especially with his speed and all that stuff.
Wow.
You know how much of this game comes from grabs? Like Jesus.
I'm surprised with Mario. Like, is it his up air? His up air is the kick, right?
the flash kick, quote unquote.
Yeah, the flash kick. Does it have a property like if he hits them, they get launched?
Well, you can weak hit it, I think. So I mean, you can. It's a juggling thing. So yeah, I guess yeah.
I'm surprised, like, the property, it doesn't, like, kind of do, like, a fake stairway to heaven. And then you do his, is it forward air? He does his fist?
Yeah.
To end the combo.
Yeah.
So you can just, like, wahoo, slap.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of is like a stairway to heaven. Like, if you have, the Battlefield platforms on your side. Or work in your favor.
She wants to say something. Come here. What do you want to say? What do you want to say about this monstrosity?
So I was saying here. Oh, I didn't even realize Patrick is doing the This is Patrick on the phone. That's actually pretty nice. But I think you can't break shields, but you can push them to the corner, and then once they fall off the corner, they have like million frames of just recovery, and then you can like spike them or whatever doohickey you want to kill them. And that's actually a unique way to do it, I guess. Is there a perfect way? Is there perfect blocking? I guess there is. Yeah, look at that. There's perfect blocking. Jesus fucking Christ. A Nickelodeon fighting game with perfect blocking. I have never thought that would be a thing. But yeah, anyway. So this game has wave dashing and fucked up grab range. At least for SpongeBob anyway. Oh man. If it's only SpongeBob, that's fucked, man. He's already top tier. I'm telling you. So Yep. But there is that elephant in the room. And I think a lot of people have caught it already at this point. And it is the severe lack of the voice acting. They've already said it though, in like other interviews. And one of the devs, I believe, or director, or whoever he may be, has said in his statement right here. It says, "Our focus was creating the best possible gameplay experience for core brawling fans and Nickelodeon fans around the globe. It is not as straightforward to do as one might think," and I think this is referring to the voice acting and stuff like that. And as we continue to build the Nick All Star Brawl in the franchise, we will be reviewing all options, which may include adding voiceovers down the road. Again, this is coming out October 5th. Oh wow, it's actually a lot sooner than I thought. Okay, so yeah, obviously there's a lot of intricacies as to why there's no voice acting. Obviously just budget in general, right?
Budgets, rights,
licenses,
availability,
and availability, of course, but also just unions. The union is definitely also a big factor into it. So if you want to have, let's say, this one voice actor, right, for let's just say SpongeBob's voice actor, I think it was like Tom Kenny or something like that. If Tom Kenny is in the union, you have to only get voices from the union and stuff like that. So you can't just have Tom Kenny from the union, hypothetically speaking, and then just like grab different other voice actors and stuff like that. For some reason, the union doesn't like that, so you can only grab this voice actor, and then you can only grab other voice actors from that same sort of union or group or whatever. So,
yeah.
So intricacies like that don't allow things like this to happen. But for me, yeah, it sucks, but I definitely just want to try it out with the gameplay aspect of things. They did say that they're pretty confident that this game will do well enough, and they already like pointed out that there's already going to be 2 more characters added into the DLC already, and then it is going to be sometime after the release. And yeah, so they're hoping to add voice acting at some point, and if they do, we're bound to see some like people that are not original to that character. So it's already gonna be happening anyway with like Nigel Thornberry, because Tim Curry, right? He's not available. He's had some conditions that have rendered him not capable of doing voices and such, unfortunately. So you already have one missing voice actor there, so it's not gonna be a perfect thing, obviously. If you're gonna have one character done right, you gotta do SpongeBob right. Like there's no one else that could do SpongeBob right. So if you're gonna grab,
yes, there is someone else that can do SpongeBob right. Yuri.
I'm sorry, Yuri Lowenthal. What? Or Keith David. No.
Oh yes, a deep voice SpongeBob.
Duh.
No.
Can you imagine like Spawn or Goliath doing like the SpongeBob laugh? Can you imagine? Oh man, that'd be so funny. You can't like.
Oh, no. We have to also appease to the enemy. Johnny Young Bosch's SpongeBob.
Yeah, or
out of nowhere you just hear SpongeBob say Bankai.
Yeah, Bankai, or Zongeki, like Zongeki.
Zongeki.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, and of course you can't just like grab clips from the show. That's also like licensing issues. Yeah, you cannot do that.
Fine, let's petition the voice of Virgil, voice SpongeBob.
Oh, Daniel Southworth. Oh my god. Oh man.
I'm motivated, Patrick.
I'm sure. If we're gonna have a different voice actor, that'd be pretty fucking hilarious. Like I kind of want to hear that. Yes, Kitty. Yes, Kitty. I agree.
Foolishness, Patrick. Foolishness. You're just gonna hold your controller, going like, "I'm done."
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be so hilarious.
But you know that a lot of modders are going to hit this game super hard.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're gonna not care and grab clips from the show and just do whatever they want with it, man. I think this game is coming to PC also.
Yep, that's why the modders are gonna have a field day with this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the voices can easily be implemented. I think with today's modders, so they'll. I mean, if there's PC mods for Guilty Gear Strive's like costumes, yeah, for sure, they'll be able to just add voices in there, for sure. But either way, I'll get the game. I'll try out the gameplay myself, and we'll see how it plays out. I do hope to see it like kind of flourish in a way, and not to mention, I think hopefully the netcode will be good. I think it is rollback netcode, but so yeah, I think this game will have an audience for sure, like a very strong niche audience, for sure. Just like if Power Rangers lived on for this long, if it has 4 seasons worth of DLC, I'm pretty damn sure Nickelodeon, of all things, is gonna have a pretty good lifetime, I think. Sorry about that. Let me grab my phone for a second. I think I got some sort of notification. There we go. Okay, we're good.
No, we're not. We just lost like 4 seconds.
4 seconds. Oh no. All right. Well, anyway, I look forward to the game, and I'll try out the game myself and see how that goes. It's gonna be stupid. I'm already gonna be seeing it with the grab range and stuff. Oh man, I think like if I'm gonna main or if there is a character I will pick right away, it's either Reptar or Patrick, because Patrick's like pretty much the grappler. So I will try to make him work. I hope his grab range is stupid too, like SpongeBob's. If his is stupid, his has to be stupid too. Fitting with how stupid he is. Anyway.
Make it so.
Make it so. All right.
Make it so number 1.
There was some stuff for Street Fighter, surprisingly, with a certain costume.
Street
Fighter. Yeah. So there's a costume for Rose, and it's actually, of all things, Ruby Heart. Ruby Heart is from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, so, I mean, what?
No one remembers this game.
Street Fighter 5? No. Anyway, Marvel 2 has some sort of... Oh, wow, that's actually pretty cool, because it actually has the anchor and the chain instead of her cape.
Chain hang low.
That's actually pretty cool. I actually kind of like that bit of detail. Oh yeah, it's actually kind of cool that they added that little bit of detail right there. Yeah, Captain Ruby Heart. Like literally, her name is like right on there, plastered on there. Pretty sick. Wait, is there like music tying with this or no? I'm pretty sure it's not. But
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
Oh, dude.
If they added that, then yes, a lot of people will buy it. Like right off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just.
I'm just kind of because it's just a skin over, right?
It's a skin. Yeah, it's a skin.
They kind of missed the opportunity. I know they might not be able to get the original voice actor for Ruby Heart, but they could have at least had the voice actress for Rose to say Ruby Heart's line, like
yeah, I would get yeah, that could have been neat.
Give that extra like that extra
little
touch.
Yeah, a little pizzazz. Yeah, a little pizzazz. I see it. Yeah, I could have been cool, but the fact that it even happened in the first place, I think it could be a clue. Of how somebody is interested with Ruby Heart, and if that is a thing, then we could maybe see Ruby Heart again in the next Capcom fighting game of sorts, like All Star Capcom fighting game. Maybe with a Mingo, hopefully, and Sun Sun. Remember Sun Sun? No one talks about Sun Sun, man. That's the Sun Wukong sort of inspired character, and it's female, so. I remember whenever I use her, I always do the big monkey super with the fire breath and everything. But yeah, I mean, Ruby Heart for Rose, I think that's a very interesting choice, and it could mean something in the future. So I think that itself is cool. Meanwhile, Matt McMuscle said something about this, but yeah, there's a statistic with Akira, coming from Siliconera. Apparently, Akira was the second most used character in August. So, Matt McMuscles had a quote tweet or something like that, saying they should consider making a whole fighting game that features her and a bunch of her classmates. So yeah, that's obviously pointing to rival schools. So I'd be down for it. I mean, if that is the case, if she is still that popular and beloved like that, it could be a green light for another rival schools. And then again, with Ruby Heart, if that's a hit, that's saying something like, hey, we should come back to this type of thing too, or something like that. Not just skins, we should definitely do something about it. So I'm down for it. I'm down for the classic Capcom fighting stuff. Make it happen, guys. Alright, so up next, we do have a new character revealed for Melty Blood. It looks pretty sick. He's like an ice dude who uses projectiles and long-range attacks, which I'll put on YouTube right here. He has Japanese Kaiba's voice actor, so.
Now, where in Fate are you from?
Sorry, what?
I'm trying to I'm trying to find out what character he's portraying from Fate.
Oh yeah. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm really trying hard, because we know Michael is pretty much Gills and another Fate character put together.
Yeah, he's a little more unique, I guess you can say in a sense. But when it comes to the archetype or whatever, I would say how do you pronounce his name? It's like El Malloy or something like that. Well, what's his face from Fate Zero? Like the kid, like the boy. Fuck is. Damn it.
It's okay. Don't hurt yourself. It's okay.
It's Waver, right? Right.
Oh, Waver?
Yeah, Waver. Yeah, there you go. Waver's adult form, I guess.
Oh. Lord something, but yeah. Zhuge Liang is his name.
Yeah. So that's the closest comparison I would think of when it comes to like the archetype. Obviously his design is completely different, but like he has the
kind of looks because of the hair, Merlin.
Yeah, yeah, like Merlin, kind of like Merlin, yeah, and then adult Waver and some other thing like thrown together, because the jacket cape, right, and a lot. Yeah, but he looks cool. Like I like his shtick that he has right now. He's like a broadsword. He's got ice powers, so I might actually like go for him first. Like, he looks pretty cool. And I think he has a command grab too, so. Like he's got an ice stomp. A lot of ice, man.
Ice, baby.
Ice, baby. Yeah, exactly. He looks sick though. I like his design. I'm a sucker for like the jacket cape thing. Kind of reminds me of a crocodile a little bit from One Piece with the fur coat thing. So I'm a sucker for that. But I would hate fighting this guy because he's got some annoying hit sounds like we can hear from the clip.
Imagine.
Yes.
His hurt sound was like Curly from the Three Stooges.
Oh yeah,
Zoidberg.
yeah.
It's like, what the hell is wrong with
Yeah.
you? It's like everything.
Yeah. Yeah, when he's fighting too, he's like, shoo! Yeah, see when he gets hit too. It's hilarious. Yep. So pretty cool. I guess in a literal sense. No pun intended. But intended at the same time. Anyway. I actually want to try him out first, just to see if he's my type, I guess, for Melty Blood. Arquid would probably be another one. CL will be another one. So there's some characters I do want to try out right away for Melty Blood. And I'm maybe getting on Steam, but that really depends on certain people in the Discord. We'll see. Anywho, that's that for the Melty Blood. Let's get on with, oh yeah, there's a little bit of a comparison, just a quick comparison of how old looking Melty Blood looks. Like, Jesus, look at that. And then if you want to compare it to the new stuff, there's a there is the random gameplay stuff. So let's take, yeah, CL versus, or just says CL gameplay video. You know, like very clean, very blue, right? Very modern looking. And then let's check out the sprites. Yeah, like clean sprites. Very blue, right? Like I said. But yeah, if you make a comparison to here, holy shit. This game has come a long way.
But again, like, you gotta appreciate the evolution of this game.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's like you're watching a child grow up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
And then,
for sure.
and then it's like, holy shit, you are an adult now. It's like, no, not yet, Dad. I can still become more. It's like, what?
The animation looks still pretty clean too, even with the old one. Yeah. So I do appreciate that kind of stuff, or that bit of detail. But man, yeah, definitely, for sure though, you can definitely tell the difference, like a big difference. Like I didn't even realize of how old it looked, you know. And then you have this game, like, just to kind of slap you in the face, like, hey, look how new we look, you know. Like it's supposed to be the same game too, but goddamn, how different it looks. If someone told me this is like 3D stuff, I'm like, get out of here, you know. But I think it's, for the most part, this is 2D sprites, like classic 2D sprites. And what's cool about this is that I think we talked about it before, but there is a custom color editor too, so you can definitely like just do whatever you want with it.
Yep.
So that's actually really cool. That's like very classic, like fighting game stuff, and I do kind of miss it. But yeah, it's just really neat stuff. Just to kind of like see it almost side by side. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, just look at that. It's just vastly different. I think her standing animation, or standing stance or whatever, is similar, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's similar. Yeah. But the hair and like the eyes, super different, and all that stuff. Boots and everything, stature and everything. Yeah, so very cool, very cool. You know, it's just something to appreciate. All right, last thing on the fighting game stuff. Definitely we have a new character, or just a different character revealed, and it is indeed Kukuri. This is what the silhouette looked like. Pretty obvious for a good number of people. Kukuri had to be, I guess, in the story at some point. So, because Ash is back, and how Ash came back was that he was in a coma of sorts after events that took place in 14 or 13 or something like that. And Kukuri was hired to find Ash by Elizabeth, a sister figure for Ash. So maybe possible that Elizabeth will make it in there too, for Ash's team, but we'll see about that. But it would have been funny if it was like Rock Howard with a hoodie or something like that. It would be kind of funny. But no, not the case. It is the actual hooded figure, which is Kukuri. So let's check out Kukuri with the video. And let's check it out. So I think it's a pretty short trailer in comparison. He's kooky, to say the least. Very wacky, strange character.
Look, everyone, it's not crocodile, it's not Gara, it's
Conrad. Yeah, and then it cuts off right there for some reason, but yep, and that's it. That's literally it. So, just a minute trailer of the Sandman. I kind of want to see how long the other trailers were, but let me see. Let's duplicate this. Yeah, this one's like a minute and a half. For Ash, that was a very recent one. Minute 15 for King of Dinosaurs. Athena was a solid minute 30, almost a minute 30 for Antonov. So yeah, we literally are 20 seconds short, almost 20 seconds short of what Kukuri had to offer. So yeah, I don't know why. I guess they just want to cut them short. Maybe they thought it was too long. I don't know.
They shattered our expectations.
Right, I guess for sure in that sense. Yeah, even like Shermie, like one of the earlier trailers was like a minute 20. Oh wow, look at that, Terry Bogard, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. There's like extra stuff thrown in there. Yashiro, another almost a minute 30, but a minute 20, coming close to the minute.
Yashiro?
Yeah, Yashiro. Yeah. Yashiro. No, my Shiranui. Yeah, a little shorter, but still minute 15.
Meishiri Uni.
Yeah. May Shiranui. Ernie Burgard. Ernie Burgard was a minute 15.
Kayo Kusadada.
Where is that one?
Kyo.
Oh, Kyo. Oh, right there. No, it's Kurt. No, it's Kursanergi. Kursanergi. Jurgershi. Ah, okay. We're going too far with it. All right. Anyway, but
you know, like someone with a katana is like getting ready. It's like murder you guys.
I will murder you guys for butchering these names.
It's like, oh, you want to murder somebody? We know someone that doesn't that likes to call Ryu's name Ryu.
Oh my god.
He lives that way.
Yep. He's been riding on that train for many years. But yeah, I do like the sand particle effects. Pretty interesting. The spinny thing is a little weird, but you know.
Let's Beyblade.
Yeah, the spinny Rooney. But other than that, he's just kooky as hell. He's got sand powers, you know. people appreciate his weirdness.
Sand burial.
Yeah, right. He looks like an edgelord, but he doesn't act like an edgelord. But I guess he is an edgelord.
I swear, if he says sand tsunami, I'm gonna turn off that.
No, I
shit.
know, right? Oh man.
Oh, sabag so.
I'm pretty sure there's a comparison video, so Orpheus KOF. Oh, there you go. Never fails to make a comparison video. So I don't know why they cut off his super. Like, we've already seen it. So maybe it's this different one. Otherwise, there's no point to that. And I don't know. It seems like they really kind of reverted back to the old editing style. Like, obviously a little better, but just show off like normal special moves, some combos, and then that's it. But hopefully they don't get any shorter. Yeah, he's got. No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, if they put a little effort in the sand particles and stuff,
Yeah.
and you play this on the PS4, it'll turn into a jet engine.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. There definitely is a big difference with the sand particles. This one's kind of like just like looks like white pepper for the most part in 14, but with 15, it looks like more like sand, like wet sand, but actually to me it looks like moon sand a little bit, if anyone remembers that. But for 14, man, that looks like white pepper, man, in comparison.
White pepper.
White pepper, yeah. White pepper. But no, it's supposed to be sand for sure. Like very dry sand or white pepper looking. This one, like the 15, looks like wet sand. So maybe he's a little more sweaty because he's a pervert for them S&K heroines, as he actually was a pervert. But yeah, anyway, there's a comparison of his buttons. His animations look the same for the most part, but the costume, like the textures, do look a little different, like the colors. Kukri looks a little warmer on the 15 side, and then 14, not so much. And because you're not locked from doing EXs, right, with the max mode, I think he will be a little more accessible that way. Oh, I actually like his effects on 15 when he's like disappearing. Actually looks really cool. Now that it's compared side by side like that, yeah, look at that. There's like more texture to it. Looks pretty cool. Yep, there seems to be more. There's like different stuff going on with like the what do you call it, like the laces and stuff, I guess. Different coloring on the boots. Like it on 14 side, it looks like just like a pair of boots, but there's supposed to be bandages on the boots, but you can't really tell because of coloring. But now it's like differentiated with 15's coloring, so I do like that. And then yeah, camera angles and such. And then yeah, the sand is like already looking better. His face maybe look a little different. Like maybe there's like a little more detail in 15 as like a way to just show off a little more of his face. Because time goes on. More of the mystery gets solved or something like that with Kukuri. But yeah, look at that. There's like more just stuff going on with the 15 sand when he's like doing his sand clones. Yeah, looks really cool actually. So good on them for making the sand a lot different. Now, sure, this could look like, you know, a retexture like fire effects with IKEA and stuff like that. But it works, I think. And it did a pretty, at least decent job with the sand animation. Especially when you compare it to 14 side by side like that. Because again, it looks more wet. But at least with the cloning and stuff, the sand clones, they look way better. And let's just skip to the super. Where's the super? Should be right at the end, right? Yeah, it's the same for the most part, but at least from the beginning anyway, but they don't really show off like what the super looks like for the rest of it. But it's there. It's just it's probably is the same, and so I think the cutting off was kind of pointless, but whatever. I guess it's for the new audience. Any other comments before we move on?
Nope.
No siree. All right. So that's Kukuri. I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing he's gonna be part of Ash's team, along with maybe Elizabeth. But we'll see. I mean, they're gonna shatter expectations, right? So we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll be on the new characters team. Well, who knows? But I think for the most part, that is it. What's this one? Oh yeah, this is just screenshots for Kukuri. So yeah. So you kind of see more of his face a little bit. You kind of see like the chin and stuff like that. His jawline a little bit. Obviously his eyes. That's about it. So yeah. So that's it on that. Now we can move on to the other games news. So we have something from Monster Hunter Rise. And once again, I guess we have another skin coming in. It is involving with Rush from the classic Mega Man games. As the what do they call it again? Palamutes?
Mm-hmm.
The dogs? Yes, so I do want to see them animated, but we only oh no, there we go. We have an actual video of it, so that's cool. Here we go.
Ready. Rush coil. Double gear. Rush.
Oh wow, you gonna? Oh my god, is that his running animation? That's actually pretty cool. The rocket. No, that's pretty cool too. The spring. That's really weird.
Okay, Capcom. You're bringing back Mega Man, right?
I know, right? And they're like, yeah.
Which Legends?
Yeah.
Which Legends?
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Legends 3? Jesus, who's gonna pick up that piece? After what happened with Inafune's?
Kamiya.
I don't. Well, he's platinum, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think he's a Capcom. I mean, someone at Capcom can. We'll see. When it comes to Legends. Oh man, that's. I mean, if there's a game that needs to be remade, on top of all these remakes that are coming out already, I think Legends needs to be remade. Mega Man Legends, I'd be down for that. You know, we got Alan Wake and like, what was that other game that's being remade? From PlayStation. Anyway, back on here. The Rush costume looks pretty funny, pretty silly. It's a layered armor set, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
This is just one. How many collabs there was? I forget, but anyway. There's gonna be another collab, Capcom collab, somewhere in the fall. So I'm guessing like maybe early November-ish. And I think we have to remember though. We definitely have to remember that these costumes are permanent. They're like permanently part of the game, so you don't have to like rush yourself. You know, they're not limited time or anything like that. So, I got the Akuma costume like just like that. Like I just played a couple of like the event quests or whatever, and I got Akuma just like that. So I think it was like pretty hilarious. So you don't have to rush yourself to get rush. So that's actually pretty nice. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the animations for it. And then meanwhile, in Genshin, we have a little teaser for Kokomi, new character that's coming up. It's like a story teaser for Kokomi. She's basically the new priest, like the new priestess at a very young age, I guess, for her. In comparison. And then she's saying like her specialty isn't governing, but her actual specialty is like strategizing for war or battles. She kind of reminds me of Shirahoshi from One Piece, you know, the big mermaid with the pink hair.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for that one. A little bit of a teaser. I mean, obviously she's going to be the next character for the upcoming banner. She's going to be a healer, a hydro healer based off of HP, which is better because some healers who are based off of attack is like, what? You know, they're gonna be as tanky, so therefore they're likely gonna die a lot sooner. But you know, her attack is or her damage is gonna be based off of HP as well. So not only she's gonna be tanky, but she's potentially gonna be pretty good as a, you know, decent sub DPS unit or whatever. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about how she plays or whatever, or she fares in the meta or whatever. But it might be a skip for me on this banner, but we'll see how the banner looks on the other characters. If well, I don't know. I may save up for Yae Miko. We'll see. Because she looks more appealing to me than Kokomi, to some degree at least. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, you know, meanwhile she looks like a mermaid, obviously. You know, given her water appearance, and again, she reminds me of the big mermaid of Shirahoshi from One Piece. All right. Well, anyway. Also, like her voice in English is like it's like too cutesy. Like at least here, like the Japanese version, she kind of like goes back and forth with being cute and being, you know, mature or whatever, being serious. Which, you know, it can't be helped. You know, the range on Japanese voices is just very different. So hold on, Kokomi. Here's the English version. I'll just skip to the middle when she's talking.
The people. You're right. Governing is not my forte.
There you go.
My true skills lie in the art of war, focused on the single purpose of victory. Our Our aim is to hit the enemy hard while minimizing casualties.
So that's like the English version. So pretty different. I prefer the Japanese one. You know, just personally. Yeah. By the way, Kokomi's coming. Probably within the week, since the banner, the current banner has like less than 7 days or so. Probably, or yeah, less than 7 days. So yeah, it's probably maybe this coming week or whatever. As I record this, yeah, she will be by then be out or close to out. Anyway, moving on. This is a little interesting because for the Nintendo Switch, there is going to be a game, quote unquote, that will allow you to make your Switch into a color, like a art tablet, and you can do like art, with that. So essentially, you're gonna be able to digitally paint on your Switch.
On the go, yeah.
On the go, yeah.
So I heard that this, I'm just going to call it a program. This program has been around for a while for Nintendo because apparently there was a version of this in the 3DS.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, this is music, so we
Ooh,
don't.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just music, so I don't think we need to hear it.
But so to me, this is like a good alternative way for those that cannot afford tablets.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Which is so dumb on some of the comments on this, going like, why don't you just buy an iTablet and stuff? It's like, do you know how much those things cost?
Yeah, the pro versions too, like, oh god, sorry. Yeah, the pro version and like
some were saying you can just buy the base one. Is like, why? The base one is not gonna have power.
Yeah,
it's gonna stutter a lot.
You're gonna get less bang for your buck. So it's like kind of a waste of money in a way.
And they were like saying like, you can buy the iPad at the same price as a Switch. Is like, again, do you not know how technology works?
Like I have this iPad right here. Whoops, my mouse dropped. But
your mouse said, "Wee."
Yeah, wee. I have this my iPad right here. It's just like a regular ass iPad. This one cost me like, I think it was $300, right? Sure. Yeah. Around the same price, but
yeah. See, there's the big but.
But you don't see me drawing on this because it just doesn't feel right. Like the what do you call the options for this aren't available. Like there's no program available for well, good program I should say available for iPad. Like unless you want to dish out some money, but I'm not gonna put my time into this. Like I already I actually have a dedicated drawing tablet right here, the Huion whatever, with my computer and everything, right? But if you're gonna like if you already have a Nintendo Switch, it's like, yeah, why not? Like why not just pay what was it? How much is gonna be, like $40 or something, or $450?
Yeah, it's like 450, 400, no, not 440 something, but it comes with the stylus. That's pressure sensitive.
Yeah. It comes with the pen. You can just plug it into your Switch, and yeah. So, oh no, actually, yeah. The program is $30.
It's $30, but gotta pay
for the pen. Yeah, that's right. How much is the pen?
I don't know. Is there a way? But yeah, let's explore that for sure.
Yeah. So let's go to here. Look,
$50, and it comes with the pen and the game. Jesus.
Oh wow! So $50. So if you already have the Switch, yeah. So you just dish out 50 more bucks, and that's it. Instead of like $300 for this, and then the fucking the Apple Pen or whatever is like another $100. So it's
that's why a lot of people are in that same comment going like, "Well, the pens are cheap for Apple." It's like, no,
they're not. Yeah. If
you're talking like a regular stylus pen, okay, yeah, $20 at max.
But they suck, and they don't feel right. They don't
feel right.
Yeah.
They don't have the pressure
sensitivity. Yeah.
Sensitivity. This one has pressure sensitivity apparently.
Yeah.
Again, some people don't understand, like pressure sensitivity goes a long way. That thing saves.
Oh yeah, like it becomes like 400 more brushes, like essentially, like because of how, you can like make your lines thin and then thick,
Yeah.
and then different little angles and stuff like that. Like that's really big. That's a really, really important thing that people kind of take for granted, especially for those who are trying to start out, so or who just don't understand quite a bit when it comes to digital art. So like this. It's not gonna cut it, man. It's not gonna cut it.
It can, but
I mean, it could.
then,
You can make it work if you really tried.
It's like, yeah, you have to really try and make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Like,
then,
yeah.
And then some in the comment section going like, there are free drawing
Apps.
on stuff. It's like, yeah, but you're gonna be bombarded by ads. A
Uh-huh.
lot of those features are gonna be locked behind a paywall.
Yeah.
So unless you're doing the bare minimum of digital drawing, by all means go. Go and use them. But some of us, we will dish out the money for a good drawing program.
Yeah.
Like I dished out money for Clip Studios, but Clip Studios always goes on sale. But it's a really damn good alternative instead of using for those who cannot afford the monthly. I don't know why it's monthly now.
Yeah. Oh, Photoshop.
For Photoshop and stuff. Which what caused Apple to do that?
Apple or Adobe. Yeah. So that's
why
Go ahead.
I miss those days where Adobe was like you just
buy
one
it.
and buy that.
You just buy it. Yeah.
Now it's monthly, yearly, and I'm like,
Yeah, you have to pay year. Like, okay, so you can either pay monthly, which is a ripoff, or you get yearly, which is a ripoff. So you pick and choose. I mean, sure, you have access to like good features and such, sure.
Yeah.
But you have to be making a living of what you're doing with that software. You can't just do it casually, unfortunately. Unless you have disposable income, sure. But
At the average Joe, no.
Yeah.
We kind of want our programs one and done.
One and done, exactly. Like, like literally, if they made a lifetime license or whatever for these programs, I would have dished out whatever.
Let's say they do, but they're gonna crank that thing so expensive. Like,
yeah.
I'd rather.
Or they only get you, or you can only get them in the bundle or some shit like that. You can't like.
And that's the other thing I don't like too. Like, I try to see like what the monthly for. Like, let's say I'm just gonna do Photoshop. It's like, I don't know. The last time I saw it, it was like $30 a freaking month. By the program by itself, but when then you look at the bundle, it'll come with like Illustrator, Photoshop, and what's it called? Dream something, or Dream something, or it's Lightworks. One of them. That bundle.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to get the bundle, but then it's like I don't want to use these other programs.
I know. You get more value is essentially what it is from that bundle versus just getting Photoshop this by itself.
Which I wish Apple would be like, okay, here's a section of build your own bundle, But again, the
problem. Yeah, so the problem too is that Adobe/Apple is now allowing you to use your old programs too, like because they want to all convert to 64-bit apps, and unfortunately, a lot of the old ones are 32. So for whatever fucking reason, it only wants you to use 64-bit, and guess what? The 64-bit stuff is locked behind that subscription shit. It's just mind-blowingly stupid. It's such a just like why? Like you're not helping with the whole combating with the piracy. If anything, you're incentivizing more piracy because of the limited accessibility. So
they're like we're going to stop this. We're going to do this to stop pirating. Okay, is it affordable? What's that?
Yeah. Oh
What's that
yeah,
word?
oh yeah, fucking $30 a month. Like, oh, okay, well, just for one program too. There's one for one
I know,
program.
so just for one program.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, I don't know. And then, I mean, I'm not bashing on my friends or family members that, do buy Apple products, but then it's like, please really think hard of how much money you're just shoving down to them.
Right. Yeah.
Because I seen my cousins with their iPhones. I'm like looking at it. It's like, okay, is today gonna be the day you drop it? Yes, it is. Is the screen cracked? Yes, it is.
The iPhone is one thing, right? But when it comes to like, what do you call it? The stupid fucking like the mouse and like,
The accessories.
the
and stuff,
accessories.
like,
That's the
holy god.
yeah. That's like ugh. And the Apple Watch, and that stuff is like
I remember, like, what was it? You know when the iPod Nano and stuff was out,
mhm.
it would be like what 200 max for just the cheapest,
Yeah.
and then let's say your wall charger is fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's an extra like 35, and then
Yeah, dude. Like the iPhone chart.
it's
iPhone
it stacks.
Yeah.
That's why
'cause-
I'm so glad, like there are, the
Android.
generic, the generic type of like cables and stuff.
Oh yeah, the third party stuff. Yeah.
Third parties, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get the third party stuff to just cover that because the regular the cables too. Oh my god, I hate the fucking Apple cables, man.
Yeah, the Apple cables, I don't know why
They like
it's
they like flower over time. You ever seen the like an old ass cable? They just like peel up like a flower.
or like the gee, this is good, but this thing has been with me for 5 years. Like over here on the cable, like this part always gets like freaking destroyed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And once it's destroyed, you gotta kind of like play doctor and
I
go,
know, like kind of like you gotta angle
if
the.
if I bend it just a bit, charge.
Yeah,
This one has been with me for 5 years.
yeah,
It's all had it and stuff, but it's like I just plug in and it's like I'm okay.
yeah. That's why I get like anchor cables to not have that problem.
It's either anchor cables or you get the I forgot what they're called. The weaving, whatever.
Oh yeah. Those the yeah, I know what you're talking about. The weaved, the
These are like-
weaved little.
Yeah, these are like godsends.
Yeah, I have like several of those for my like iPad and stuff like that. They come in like 3 packs and stuff like that. You can like get them pretty easily. But when it comes to like Apple cables, oh my fucking god, I hate them so much. I hate them so much. But sometimes when it comes to like computers, you do have to get them. But I don't want to think about the Apple like accessories further because those things suck. You do have to get them sometimes, but they do suck. Like when it comes to like computers and stuff like that, I've been satisfied like the iMac and stuff like that. But when it comes to okay, when it comes to like the mouse, look at this. Look, who thought this was a good idea? You see this?
Steve Jobs.
Well, he's gone, dude. What are you talking about? Someone at Apple thought this was actually a good idea.
No. See, I'm saying like they must have saw like a sketch
Oh yeah.
by Steve Jobs, and they're like, oh, we found it. We found the answer.
Yeah.
How we can charge this? Like, but why though?
Like, I just don't understand who thought this was a good idea with this mouse. This is the newest mouse that came with the iMac when I bought it. Like, my God, how is this a good idea? How is a good way to charge it? Like, why not just this? Like, put the fucking thing up here. Like it just drives me mad of how somebody over there thought putting it up here was not a good idea, you know. And then, but instead you gotta put it like this, and then this is how you charge your fucking thing. Oh my goodness. And not to mention, it's not you know, if people are like, oh, but it makes the mouse bulkier or whatever. Like, dude, this mouse is like thin as it is. Like, you don't need a fucking thin mouse. You need a bigger fucking mouse. This is my mouse. This is my ideal mouse right here. This is like my ergonomic like mouse. Look how big this boy is. But you need a big boy to have a comfortable mouse. This, you know how much space I have like with my hand? Look at this. So that's not ideal. This ain't ergonomical, man. Look, this is my Logitech mouse right here. You know, this is from my PC. And the cherry on the shitty sundae is this stupid ass cable just sitting like this. It's like the umbilical cord of a baby. And somebody thought this was a good idea. That blows my mind. Somebody, Apple, a multi-billion-dollar company, thought a design for this mouse was a good idea to charge it. Unbelievable. Sorry about that rant. We've tangented quite a bit from the Colors Live program.
It's good. It looks good.
It looks good. Like, it looks pretty promising. I think you know, I hope this is good. It's a good start, you know, and if it is, like, wow, this is such a good way to get into the digital art kind of market. I hope I hope the you can like make these into like JPEGs or PNGs easily, so that way you can like upload it to Twitter and stuff like that easily. You know, that'd be nice.
Upload it to what's it called? DeviantArt.
Oh, DeviantArt or Pixiv or what's the you know, those OnlyFans kind of stuff with art with the not safe for work art. Fanbox or something like that. Like, they have like Fanbox and like that kind of stuff. That would be kind of funny, but either way, I hope this works, you know. And the pen, I hope they have replacement pens or replacement tips for these pens. Or I'm pretty sure that you can buy third-party ones and fit it or something like that, and it would hopefully work just fine. By the way, yeah, hopefully is a good way to get into it. There's some like demonstrations right here, which is not loading for some reason. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, things like that. You can be pretty creative with it, you know. But anyway, might be a good way. And speaking of art, there is a art contest for the Pokemon cards. Pokemon TCG is having a art contest, and it is going on until I think January or something like that. Yeah. So it's starting from it's gonna be starting from October 13th of this year, all the way up to January 31st. So you definitely have time to make some really cool art potentially for the contest. Unfortunately, there's only a couple of Pokemon that you can draw though. Where is it?
And you cannot draw now. It's not safe for work.
Well, yeah, obviously, but
I mean, you can try and hint it with God of War.
yeah. Oh God of War. But no, oops, that's I'm getting ahead of myself.
Or you can try and not, or you can try and hide it with, you know, like Incineroar, Machamp, you know, all the clickbaits.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay, so. But where is it? What's going on with this? Why is this site so not good? Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's just a weird. There's no like actual page for this. You can only find it here. This is this little thing. Anyway, The Pokemon that you can only draw are Bulbasaur, Charizard, Pikachu, Arcanine, Galarian Rapidash, Scizor, Greninja, or Cramorant.
Okay, I can see a lot of people doing Greninja.
Charizard, Pikachu, and some Bulbasaur. But maybe not so much Arcanine? No, Scizor. I think Scizor might be the shortest or lowest in the population or popularity, excuse me, not population. But anyway. There's an art contest. I may do it. It's gonna go on for a little while until the end of January, so we have some time. So I may enter the contest, but we'll see.
Yeah, you can enter the contest, but you know, if your baby boy was in that list,
Oh yeah,
we wouldn't be doing this podcast right now.
I know. I'm just gonna be like, like sweating and everything. My armpits will be all wet and just disgusting.
And then your graphics pen is gonna be like bloodied everywhere.
I know.
Putting so much pressure.
I know. Yeah, it's gonna like that. The drawing tablet right here is gonna get a time of its life.
The drawing tablet's gonna have like, it's not gonna have a cracked screen. It's just gonna have like a dip.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's just bended, just warped and everything.
So you're gonna, then you'll be like, one.
That's just
Number two.
That's just the rough. Now I'm gonna do the lines and then
Yep, and then your tablet's just gonna be like staring. Why God?
why have you?
Why did they allow that Pokemon out of everything else?
Yep. Yeah. No Gengar, surprisingly. No, unfortunately though. But I mean, yeah, there's 800. But Gengar's like one of the popular ones. I'm actually surprised that they left them out for like.
I'm not gonna be surprised with Greninja.
Oh
The
yeah.
majority of those art is gonna be Satoshi Greninja hybrid or whatever.
Oh, the Ash Greninja. Oh man, that'd be kind of weird.
Because they didn't really say it has to be Greninja, so they could do like variants of Greninja. So
Yeah, definitely not like Mega Greninja. Or no, not. Yeah, or whatever.
like Mega
Yeah, but not Mega Greninja, but like you know what I mean, like the
Dynamax. Or whatever.
Dynamax or whatever. I think it has to be just Greninja. So. Yeah, it doesn't say like VMAX or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure they can only draw like the most vanilla version or whatever of each Pokemon. But either way, I mean, who am I gonna draw?
To all the artists out there, I want to see you guys make a not safe for work or close to not safe for work.
Yeah, like very borderline. Yeah, right.
Like very suggestive, like poses and stuff with the Pokemon, and just see what Nintendo. I mean, not Nintendo. The Pokemon company like does by seeing your art. They'll be like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
let's save for later.
There is one note to take in mind, and it's pretty important that the theme of the art contest is a Pokemon's daily life. So you can't just like draw like a Pokemon just like posing like looking cool.
Yeah, right there. Daily life suggestive posing.
No, I don't mean like that, but like there's like that the Pokemon card that looks really plain, like it's just like a random background and like the just like the generic default artwork
you can
from
have, like a generic, like Pokemon daily life. Like where's that artist? He drew like here. I will. It's safe for work, kids.
Okay. I'll
Like
put
right
it.
there. That's a. I put in
Oh yeah,
Chatcast.
yeah, Chatcast, yeah.
Yeah, like right there. That's like you can see a slow bro doing that.
Oh yeah. No, this is that's actually really cool.
Like, that's cute.
Yeah, no, this is like more than cute. It's like that's like awesome.
And then you have the Squirtle.
Squirtle. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, I've seen this on Twitter.
On the Twitter?
On the Twitter. Look, this looks like this was done on like an iPad or something. That's actually pretty cool.
No, it was done on a Nintendo Switch.
Or Nintendo Switch. You could definitely do this on the Nintendo Switch Color Live program.
Yep.
By the way, dude, like, I mean, I kind of want to see what comes out from this. Question is though.
Wait, did it say that it's just a Pokemon, or can there be humans involved?
That's well, I guess as long as the Pokemon is these ones, I think everything else can go. Like anything goes, as long as the is either any of these Pokemon. And they're like, I imagine they have to be the subject, right? So they have to be like pretty forward in the shot.
Wait. You said daily lives, right?
Daily life.
Pokemon have jobs. Something like that.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah.
I like how Froligator is like, I'm just here.
I know, right? Just like listening on the conversation. You know, you have that one guy, you know. And then look at the tail. Look at the tail. He's like, he's vibing, dude.
I wonder what the last twist and
yeah, and
Swampert are talking
that
about.
Swampert are talking about. Yeah, they're probably just talking shit about Charizard or something. Like, yeah, look at that fire Pokemon. What a poser. He gets all the sunlight or sunlight spotlight. I mean, yeah, sunlight because you know sunny day. But anyway,
I want to see something like that if that counts as a daily life.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'll bring up
It'd be,
both
like,
of them.
super cute.
Yeah.
Or you know, the theme, as you said, Pokemon,
Daily life.
Pokemon's daily life. Put a ditto and the Pokemon, and then just have the border says Pokemon Care Center. There you go, kids.
God damn it. God damn it. All right, let's move on.
we're jumping into this rabbit hole.
God damn it. Well, on the topic of Pokemon cards, there is something worth noting. So, for those who are who are trying to open, Evolving Skies and looking into the whole
Don't do it.
looking into the thing around it. So, previously, as always, they take out some cards, from the Japanese set as they're put into the English sets. Those three missing cards, or one of the three missing cards, were indeed the VMAX alternate arts for Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. Where did they go? And also, not to mention the V versions as well. There's the regular V's, the regular V alternate arts of these three Pokemon. Where did they go? Well, there you go. There's your answer. They are put into these promo boxes as a way to sell more products. Previously, in the Japanese version, you can only get these ones from a contest in Japan of sorts. I think it was just like a lottery or something, of 3,000 cards given out to these winners, or 3,000 sets, or 3,000 winners. I don't know. Anyway, these boxes are going to be $40 each. They're going to have, looks like 5 packs each, like 5 booster packs each. This might be during the Fusion Strike or whatever it is, or Fusion Arts or whatever it's called, the newest set that's going to come out after Celebration. So we're going to not see these anytime soon. But for those who are wondering, Fusion Strike or whatever, it's the one with the Gengar and the Mew in it. So that's going to be the newest set after Celebrations. And then Celebrations, of course, that's the special set. And I think Fusion Strike is going to come out in November-ish, I think. I could be wrong on that one, but we'll keep an eye on that one. But anyway, that's one. I think that's one version of the box. Apparently, this is the other version of the box as well, and this is the North American version, I think. So this one for Vaporeon, obviously. Oh, and it even comes with like a big jumbo coin with it. That looks really cool. And along with of course, the VMAX and V alternate arts of each Pokemon. And even a jumbo version of the VMAX one. Wow, that's actually really cool. And a pin. So. Oh, wow. And then, oh, okay. So it comes with 6 booster packs. Okay. Wow, you're actually getting your money's worth in a way. Very good for collectors, obviously. So this one's for Jolteon. And Flareon. Yeah. I would like to try to get all of these. For sure.
So you're gonna get 2 of each, right?
Oh.
One that you're gonna open, one you don't open.
I know, right? That's what a lot of people do. It's like, yeah, this is gonna be for opening, and then the other one's gonna be for either collecting or investing.
Or as other people call it, insurance.
Insurance, exactly. Yeah, they could shoot up for sure, like in the future, right? They can only go up for sure. So I guess I'm just gonna collect them, man. I don't care about investing in Pokemon cards. Or boxes, I should say. Because they can take up a lot of room. So yeah, that's me, though. Looks pretty neat. And hopefully I can get my hands on it. Oh, yeah, they're coming December. So that means Fusion Strike has to be coming in November then.
Or what if it comes out, they both come out at the same time?
Oh,
How dead would your wallet be?
I already pre-ordered, so my wallet already took the hits in advance, so I'm good. But my wallet isn't.
Yeah, so it's like, you know. But if it did came out December, and you did.
No, yeah. If there are no pre-orders, and they all came out on the same day, my wallet's gonna go like that.
This your wallet it's like coming out of ER, like ready to like live again.
Yeah.
See you with this bill going like, hey.
Oh man.
Your wallet be like, fine, I'm going back in.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it goes. But yeah, that's the Pokemon card stuff. Oh yeah, and then this is gonna be Fusion Arts. I guess that's what it's called. Right? Oh yeah, Fusion Strike is the Japanese set. Or wait. Oh no, Fusion Arts. Sorry, this is the Japanese name, and then Fusion Strike, that's the English name. Very, very confusing because they're pretty similar. But anyway, there are some of the hints that we are getting with the cards that are coming up in this lineup. So Chandelure is going to be one of them. Hold on, I gotta answer this text for a second. All right. Anyway, there's a Chandelure right there. As a fire type, is interesting. And then I forgot the English name for this Pokemon, but that one. And then Crabdownable right there, a V. Bolton is getting a V Max and a V, so that's kind of neat. Good boy. The good boy is getting a V and V Max. Mew, of course, we've seen Mew previously. That's the V. And then Hoopa right there. Genesect. Yeah, and then there's even a Greedent VMAX right there, along with the V. So yep, no full arts yet for the trainers, just anything like that. Ooh, but it might be a full art for this chick, who's pretty popular in the Black and White series. It's a gym leader. I forget her name was. Been a little rusty.
Her name is yes.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it should be on the bottom somewhere. Oh, here we go. It is Alyssa. Alyssa, that's her name. Alyssa. Oh yeah, there's Sydney, one of the Elite Four. Yep. So that's a bit of a hint. We haven't seen the rest of them just yet, but that is pretty much the gist of it. All right. And next one up, we are coming up with 2 more left. I kind of have to speed this up a little bit. There's been a leak, I guess. I don't know what's going on with this, but I guess Naruto is going to be in... this is just a meme, but Naruto might make it into Fortnite. There's been talk about it. I don't know if it was a leak or something. It hasn't been officially been announced. But yeah, Zawa is not having it.
Why Naruto? I'd rather have Boruto's dad.
Naruto's dead. Yeah. There's a meme of it, and then basically Naruto pulls out a gun when he says Sasuke might be out of chakra, but ain't out of options.
I wonder how fast some of these fights in Naruto would have been if someone used a gun. Just out of nowhere.
I don't even want to think about that. It's like gonna be too fast.
Orochimaru, what are you doing here? I'm here to take over the bang.
Oh wow! Apparently, we're gonna have King's Hawaiian for dinner. All right, anyway. I'm having King's Hawaiian for dinner. Anyway, sorry about that. All right, very last one. We're almost there. What's up?
Why?
What?
Why is Captain America in a Twisted Metal movie?
Yeah, so this is actually coming from Jeff Keighley, right? So it's been reported that Anthony Mackie, aka Falcon, aka the new Captain America, is going to be a character in a Twisted Metal series from PlayStation Productions.
He is not.
What if he was Sweet Tooth? What if he became Sweet Tooth?
I mean, his name is so damn generic, John Doe.
Yeah, he's gonna be John Doe. Like that's literally his character's name for Mr. Mackie here. Very, very weird choice, but I guess we'll have to see how the trailer is gonna look for the whatever this thing is. It's like a series, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's the only thing we got for the movies, Netflix, and anime, whatever, live action sort of news. So yep, that is it on the docket. That's all we got. So unless you have anything to quickly chime in before we completely sign off.
I have something to chime in to you, but we cannot show it here on stream.
All right. Let's end it up on that note. We'll leave you guys hanging on that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this episode of the Hypecast. Really, it's always fun, all that fun stuff. And hopefully next week we'll be back with some more news. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.